class, quiet down, please. Jimmy, would you tell the class what you learned about squirt fruit?
Squirt fruit is what happens to real grapefruit when it gets inside bottles of squirt.
Anything else?
Well, I couldn't find much more about squirt fruit, but I learned a lot about squirt. It's a natural soft drink with no artificial colors or flavors. I guess it makes sense to call grapefruit squirt fruit. Maybe they should put squirt fruit in the dictionary. Also, I like squirt very much.
Very good, Jimmy. Now, class, it's time for music appreciation. Oh, the grapefruit don't grow on a vine. It ain't even purple, and it makes lousy wine. So call it squirt fruit if you would. Cause it tastes just like squirt, and that's good. Oh, the squirt fruit, it's squirt, it's fixed. It's a tangy soft drink, it's a great party mix. So call it squirt fruit if you would. Cause it tastes just like squirt, and that's good.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to another hour of mystery and suspense. To an incredible tale of terror among the world-famous granite statues of the secluded Menotti Sculpture Garden in the forbidding foothills of the Colorado Rockies. The silence of the night is suddenly pierced by the frantic cries of a woman inside the caretaker's cottage, trying to call the police.
Operator! Operator! I want the police! Hurry! Please! Please! Oh, God.
Sheriff Talbot.
Hurry! Hurry!
Oh, now, just take it easy, ma'am. Where are you?
Caretaker's cottage. Menotti Garden. Please, hurry! Hurry!
Now, calm down, ma'am. Where's the caretaker, Pietro?
I don't know. I ran here. The door was open. Please! Please, hurry!
Ran? From what?
One of the statues. A statue of a man. And I passed it. Its hand reached out, touched my back, called my name.
What?
It touched me. The statue touched me. Hurry, please.
Please. Our mystery drama, Taken for Granite, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Hank Warner and stars Howard Da Silva. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and by the Florida Orange Growers. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
It's your health, and you should know. Dr. Thomas E. Bryant, president of the Drug Abuse Council in Washington, D.C., brings you these important facts about the mixed use of drugs.
The most serious health consequences associated with heavy drug use in America today come with indiscriminate mixing of different drugs, sedatives followed by stimulants, mixing alcohol with sleep-inducing pills like barbiturates. These are the really dangerous drugs because they kill, and overdoses are so often fatal. Yet the problem is not really the drugs themselves, but with why they are taken. It is this underlying need or desire to escape or to feel different that leads to trouble with the drugs. The most pressing need is for preventive measures. Awareness alone is not enough, though it is important. People need alternatives to drugs to make them feel good, to make them feel life is worthwhile, to relieve their depression and their apathy. Supplying realistic alternatives to drugs is a challenge not just for the health professions, but for all of society. It's your health.
Here's a tip from your Better Business Bureau on the metric system. You know, the worldwide trend today is toward a universal system of measurement, the metric system. The names of this new system may sound strange to you at first, but fortunately, there are only a few words that have to be learned for everyday use, and these are the millimeter, centimeter, meter, and kilometer for describing length and distance, the milliliter and liter for capacity or volume, the gram, kilogram, and ton for weight, the kilometer per hour for highway speed, and the degrees Celsius or centigrade for temperature. You're already using some of these terms more than you may realize. For example, when you go to the supermarket, You see weights expressed in grams on more and more packaged items. Now, for more information on this whole metric system, write to Metric Information Office, National Bureau of Standards, Washington, D.C. Let us join the group of tourists in the charter bus parked in front of the Hotel Barrett in Barrettsville, the Colorado Mountain Resort. They are waiting cheerfully and unaware that the one member of the group who has not yet boarded the bus is doomed, if she shows up in time, to take the last ride of her life.
Attention, please. Are we all here? Now, we should be 24, yes? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, 22, 23. Oh, still one missing. Always one missing. There's always Miss Masterson. Oh, that young lady will be the death of me. It's just not fair to the rest of you. Well, I ought to go see what's keeping her. Oh, here she is coming out of the hotel. Hurry! Hurry!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, get in. Always excuses. Okay. John, we go now. Angelo Minotti was born in Florence, Italy. At the age of 20, his genius as a sculptor was discovered by Silas Barrett, the eccentric gold mining millionaire and art collector who brought Minotti here. After working for 15 years, Minotti completed his monumental work. More than 50 life-size nude granite figures depicting the universal life cycle of mankind from infancy to death at old age. We are almost there, about a half mile up this side road. The sculpture garden was open to the public for less than 1 year, until Silas Barrett's young wife and Angelo Minotti mysteriously disappeared. Silas Barrett ordered the garden closed for as long as he lived, 12 years. The sculptures and the parkland were bequeathed to Barrett College with the proviso that permission to visit the sculpture garden could be granted only by the chairman of the Fine Arts Department, currently Dr. Janus Kellerman. Oh, here we are. Now, please remain in the bus, everyone, until the gates are open.
You can park right there.
Are you the caretaker, Pietro Franzoni?
At your service. Signora Mannerheft?
Yes.
Dr. Kellerman phoned me you were on your way. Would you like me to escort you?
Thank you. But that won't be necessary, really. Dr. Kellerman gave me these pamphlets about the exhibit.
As you wish, Signora. If you should need me, I will be in my cottage. I must lock the gate.
Are there any other gates?
No, this is the only gate. There is an iron fence all around the park. When you're ready, your driver can blow the horn. I'll come back in my Jeep. It's not far from my cottage here.
Thank you. Oh, dear me, it's clouding up. Do you think it will rain?
Could be, maybe. Thunder shower. Over soon. I'll go now.
You can see on your pamphlet the diagram of the exhibits. Now, we will go down this broad path to the self-sculpture of Minotti at work. Then along the groupings of the life cycle statues. Then to the fountain. The exhibits are numbered and explained. Behind the curtain of water, falling over the brim of the huge saucer-shaped bowl, are 7 male figures, straining to support the saucer. Some straining with greater effort than others, reflecting Minotti's philosophy that not all members of society are equally burdened. Oh, we'd better hurry back to the bus. Come, hurry, everyone, hurry, for heaven's sake. We're just in time. In the bus, close the door. John, blow the horn. We'd better start back. My, that was close. Now, let's see. Are we all here? Now, 22, 23. Oh, no, Miss Masterson again. Oh, this is too much. This is too much.
Are you leaving now, Senora? I shall open the gates.
One of our group is missing. Did you see her?
Oh,
a young lady?
I didn't see anyone. You want me to look for her? What's her name?
Helen Masterson. No, wait. Do you have a telephone?
Telephone? Yes, Senora. In my cottage.
I must teach her a lesson. We will not wait. She can telephone for a cab and pay for it herself. Open the gate, please.
Are you sure?
Please, unlock the gate. Anyone here? Hello?
Come in. You are so wet.
Yes.
You're shivering. Did you get lost?
Yes, I missed the bus.
Come close to the fire. I will put more wood on. Oh, you are cold. Would you like some brandy? Here, drink it. It will warm you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, your clothes, they are very wet. Here, I have a warm robe. You go into the other room and take off your wet clothes. We will hang them by the fire until they dry. Your clothes are not dry yet. More espresso? You can try it with a little more brandy.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, this is such a charming room. I just love these animal figures. The frog, the turtle, that cat. They're simply magnificent. Who did them? Menotti?
Menotti? No. I made them. I am the creator.
You? They are beautiful.
You are surprised. I understand. You wonder how Pietro can do it with only one good hand, no?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you had...
Oh, that's all right. Look, 3 fingers on my right hand are no good. Crushed. They can no longer hold a hammer.
Crushed?
Well, a long time ago when I came to this country, I was an apprentice to Menotti. A big block of granite fell on my hand and crushed my fingers.
Oh, what a terrible accident.
It was no accident. Menotti was careless. Careless? But sometimes I think he was not so careless. I think he knew what he was doing.
But why? Why would he let something like that happen?
Because he was jealous. He knew Mr. Barrett liked my work. He heard him say so many times. Oh, Menotti, he was a great genius, but... Que sera, sera. Mr. Barrett and Menotti, they built this cottage and made me caretaker here. As you can see, I am still caretaker.
But you are an artist. These animal figures, if you don't carve them, how do you make them look like sculptures? I just adore this turtle.
You like the turtle? Here, for you. Take it. A present.
Oh, thank you. I just love it.
You are an art student? You are simpatico. I will show you my secret.
Secret?
Come, I will show you my workshop. In here.
A studio. What are these machines?
This one crushes stone, makes granite chips. This is a grinder to grind the chips and make the granite like sand. The turtle, feel how heavy it is. Like stone, but not solid stone. I will show you. I take the granite sand, I mix in very thin lacquer, like this, in a blender. I put the mixture in the paint sprayer, so... Put a real live turtle on the table like this. Now, you watch and you will see. Spray turtle. So. Now it is wet. I sprinkle a little bit of dry powder. It will soon dry and look like before, but a little bit heavier.
How ingenious. And the frog, the cat, the dog, the birds, same technique?
Mostly the same. I experiment sometimes with taxidermy before I use the spray.
Well, this has been a real pleasure, Mr. Franzoni. My clothes must be quite dry by now.
Miss Masterson?
What is it?
May I ask about your art school?
What?
Have you ever modeled at the school?
Oh, now and then. Why?
If you will forgive me, Miss Masterson, I can tell, even with the robe on, that you have a most beautiful body.
Oh, thank you. It really is rather average.
No, it is beautiful. Please, do not be offended. I would like, if you will permit me, to make a plaster cast of you, please, as a remembrance.
Very sweet, Mr. Franzoni, but I really must be getting back to town. If you call me a cab, we're all going to a square dance after dinner.
I beg you, please.
But why a cast of my body? It will take too long. Why not a death match?
I work fast. It will not take long. Then I will drive you back to your hotel.
What will you do with the plaster cast?
I will reassemble the sections and spray the entire cast with my Granite solution. It will be the centerpiece of my first exhibition.
Well, if it really won't take too long...
Oh, thank you, Miss Masterson. Thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Kellerman.
Good morning.
I'm sorry to trouble you.
Oh, not at all. Now, what can I do for you? Did your group enjoy the visit to the Minotti Garden? Too bad it rained. Would you have some coffee?
No, thank you.
You seem upset.
I'm afraid I am quite upset.
Oh, why?
One member of our group, Miss Masterson, Helen Masterson, she's missing.
What?
She didn't come back on the bus with us.
Miss Mannerhoff, are you telling me you left her there? Actually, left her there?
I'm afraid so. I'm afraid something terrible may have happened.
Our horrified Dr. Kellerman has our sympathy. We can understand his agitation. All he probably can imagine is that another mysterious disappearance inside the sculpture garden will revive the notoriety and scandal of the still unsolved mystery of Mrs. Barrett and Angela Minotti. As for Miss Masterson, it does seem that for the role of a devotee of art for art's sake, she is well cast. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
This is Jack Lemmon. If you are a parent of one of America's 7 million handicapped children, you know how hard it can be to get straight information, especially about special education for your child. Now, the United States Office of Education has a special service that gathers information especially for parents of handicapped children. The service is called Closer Look. Just write to Closer Look, Box 1492, Washington, D.C. 20013. They'll send you all sorts of free information, including information about the rights of handicapped children, about special education, about what facilities are available in your area, and about parents' groups that can help you. Now, Closer Look can't solve all your problems, but they can give you information that helps. So if you have a child with any kind of handicap, write Closer Look, Box 1492, Washington, D.C. 20013.
A public service message by this station and the United States Office of Education.
Earthquake, the word that sends cold chills to many people of the world. The shifting, trembling earth, falling objects, glass, debris are a constant threat. A threat to life and property for many countries. including the United States. And should an earthquake or other natural disaster occur, there are relief organizations to help, like your American Red Cross, always reaching out to people in trouble. The Red Cross Disaster Program meets the urgent needs of victims immediately after a disaster or in advance of a potential crisis. Red Cross Help provides food, clothing, shelter, health services, and other basic elements for comfort and survival. It uses all available resources in addition to its own to provide that vital aid. Always there, always ready. Ever extending a helping hand, just like a good neighbor. And that's what we are. Your American Red Cross.
Dr. Kellerman faces a dilemma. Recovering from the first shock of being told that a missing tourist was last seen inside the sculpture garden, he must decide whether to call in the sheriff at once or further question Miss Mannerhoff himself. He has decided on the latter, which puts him at a decided disadvantage. After all, the curriculum of his fine arts department could hardly include a course in the fine art of murder.
I simply cannot understand why you left her there. It's a totally irresponsible act, Miss Mannerhoff.
I know I shouldn't have. I asked Franzoni if he would call a cab for her to take her back to town. Doctor, I'm afraid I was very annoyed. But she was not at breakfast this morning. I asked the hotel manager to check her room just before I called you. Her room had not been slept in.
Well, that is strange.
Well, it happened several times on our tour, going off on her own to dinner and not sleeping in her own room. But she has always showed up at breakfast.
Well, I suggest we approach this in orderly fashion.
Yes.
First, let me call the caretaker. You can listen on the extension.
Thank you.
Hello?
This is Dr. Kellerman, Pietro.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. Listen carefully, Pietro. Greta, the guide on the bus yesterday, is in my office, listening on an extension. Now, I have some questions.
Yes, Dr. Kellerman?
Did you see a young lady, Miss Masterson, after the bus left?
Oh, yes. Miss Masterson. She came to the cottage in the rain. She said she lost her way. She was very, very wet. She was here a short while, until her clothes dried in front of the fire.
Well, did you call a cab for her?
I tried, but the line was busy. I was afraid she would get sick, so I drove her back to town in the Jeep.
Well, did you drive her to the hotel? Are you there, Pietro? Did you hear me? Did you drive her to the hotel?
It stopped raining when we got to town. She said she wanted to do some shopping. I let her out on Main Street near the hotel.
Yes, and then?
I stopped at a drugstore for aspirin. I bought a bottle of Chianti at the supermarket and drove back here.
Well, thank you, Pietro. Well, there, you heard.
Yes, I heard.
I'd better phone the sheriff.
Did you hear, Miss Masterson? Dr. Kellerman, he just called me. Greta was listening. They are wondering where you are. What happened to you? What could I tell them, Miss Masterson? That you died in the cast? That while I was putting the plaster of Paris on your face, some of it got into your nose, and that I went to make some fresh espresso while the cast was drying, and you died? It was not an accident, Miss Masterson. I was careless.
That's all we know, Sheriff. What I told you on the phone. Unless Miss Mannerhoff...
No, I can't think of anything else, Sheriff.
By the way, Doctor.
Yes?
I checked drugstore and liquor store on my way here. They both confirmed Pietro's story.
Well, I never doubted it, Sheriff.
That's routine. Well, guess we might as well put out an all-points bulletin of her description.
Well, I should tell my home office. If she is missing, they'll want to alert her parents in Columbus. I'd better be getting back to the bus.
I'll see you to the elevator. I'll be right back, Sheriff. Well, we look forward to another visit with an art group soon.
We plan to, Dr. Kellerman. Oh, you have a magnificent sculpture garden.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Thanks again.
Goodbye. She's gone.
What's on your mind, Doctor? What you sweating about?
Her clothes. Her bags. Why she left them at the hotel.
Yeah. That's not good, Doctor. She doesn't show up at the hotel by 3 o'clock. I'll go over her room with the manager. Maybe a note, a clue, letters.
You know why I'm so upset about this, Sheriff? You do know.
I understand.
She must be found. Now, it's taken years to live down the mystery of Sarah Barrett and Minotti. You know that we can't afford to have that revived. Particularly now that the Chamber of Commerce wants the garden reopened to the general public as a tourist attraction.
Yeah, well, we'll do the best we can. I got to go now. I'll phone you after I see the hotel manager.
Kellerman speaking.
Sheriff Talbot, Doc. Just gone over Miss Masterson's room. Not a thing. No note, no letters, clothes and bags still here. Looks bad, Doc.
I was afraid of that.
I'll phone Mannerhoff tonight at the Broadmoor. According to her schedule, the group will be leaving there in the morning.
Yes. She'd better be told. Thank you, Ben.
Thought you'd like to see this, Doc. It's a newspaper clipping I got in the mail this morning from the police chief in Columbus, Ohio.
Thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Homer Masterson of Rosewood Heights reported today to Police Chief John Murray that their daughter, Helen, has been missing for the past 2 weeks. Miss Masterson is reported to have disappeared during a chartered bus tour of art exhibits in the West. Well, these things have to come out sooner or later, I guess.
At least there's no mention of Barrettsville.
Keep your fingers crossed. Well, thanks for bringing it over, Ben.
Keep in touch. Bye.
Jane, you can tell that young man, Dr. Larson, to come in now. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Doctor. Have a seat, please.
Well, I don't mind. I'm on vacation.
Oh, backpacking, eh?
Yeah.
I'll just put it down anywhere. I've got your card here. Here it is. Dr. Arnold Larson, Assistant Curator of Cincinnati Museum of Fine Arts. Well, how is Dr. Murdoch? We were classmates at Wisconsin, you know.
Oh, he's fine. He sends regards.
Well, then, what can I do for you?
When I told Dr. Murdoch I'd be spending my vacation backpacking through the Colorado Trailway, he suggested I drop by to see you.
Good.
And, of course, the Minotti Garden.
Why, naturally. Now, when would you like to visit the garden?
Well, any time it's convenient.
This morning?
That'd be fine.
I'll have one of the men drive you out.
Dr. Larson, I will open the gate. Well, welcome, Dr. Larson. Excuse me, I must lock the gate again.
Well, this is magnificent.
Yes, magnificent. Oh, your backpack. I'll take it to the cottage.
Oh, thanks.
Then when you finish, come back to my cottage, yes?
Yes, thank you.
You have a map of the garden?
In the brochure.
Very good. You start that way and follow the sign.
Yes, I'm sure I'll have no trouble.
All right. I'll see you later, Dr. Larson. Dr. Larson, you've gone a long time. Come in, please. I thought maybe you would be back for lunch.
Well, there was so much to see. Time passed so quickly.
You had no lunch then. You will have some antipasto and a glass of wine.
Oh, sounds great.
Good.
was delicious. I didn't realize how hungry I really was.
Macchiati?
Oh, yeah, half a glass. Oh, that photograph on the wall of the statue of a man, is that a Menotti, too?
It fools you, too.
Fools me? Well, what do you mean?
It's me.
What do you mean, you? It's a sculptured statue. Oh, you mean you did it?
No, come. I will show you in my workshop. Come.
Hey, that's quite a studio.
Here now, behind the screen, hanging on the wall.
What is it?
Here. Hold it. Feel it.
Well, it looks like something made out of a skin suit.
That's right. A rubber skin suit like divers use. The outside covered with granite powder, sprayed on with lacquer.
Incredible.
See, I put on the skin suit. It covers my whole body, also my head and face. Then I spray, set up the camera for time exposure. The photograph, you see, it's me. It's a joke, Dr. Larson, a joke. I have fun. I make what art critics call a living statue. I like to experiment.
I must say that photograph sure fooled me. Well, I guess I'd better be going now.
Please, you have a few minutes, just a few minutes. I'd like to show you a more serious experiment.
Oh?
Here, behind this stone wall.
Behind the stone wall?
This big stone opens like a door. Now wait. I will put on the light. You see?
A statue of a woman. It's beautiful.
Touch it. Go ahead. Touch.
What if feels like granite? Looks like granite. Is it sculptured granite?
No. Plaster cast, sprayed many times with granite powder spray. Good?
Well, I don't know what to say. I am impressed. I'd like to come back sometime to learn just how you do it, if I may. But I'd better be on my way, and thanks so much for everything.
I would like to ask a favor, Dr. Larson.
Favor? Well, what is it? Don't you feel well? You look sick.
What?
Your eyes look...
One favor, please.
What?
Would you permit me to make a plaster cast of you? I mean, the lady is so lonesome.
Me? A cast of me? What a crazy idea. Hey, let go of me.
I will not hurt you, please.
Let go of me. Get your hands off me.
No, do not leave.
Let me go, damn you. Let go of me.
Oh, stay.
You're hurting me. My neck.
I do not mean to push you down. Please, I'll help you up. Do not die, Dr. Larson. No. I do not want him to die, Miss Masterson. You believe me, yes? I only want to make a cast so you are not lonesome, Miss Masterson.
It seems our young man didn't quite believe in art for art's sake. Or was he simply one of those social drinkers who can't take even a small glass of wine without getting plastered? I'll be back shortly with Act 3.
I'm High Brown, producer of Mystery Theater. This month, we in Walt Disney World are giving 16 lucky people a week of thrilling entertainment at Walt Disney World near Orlando, Florida. Send your name and address. Each week for 4 weeks, we'll select winners in random drawings. you could win an all-expense-paid vacation for 4, flying to the vacation kingdom of the world. Stay at the Dutch Inn, get free tickets to rides and attractions in the Magic Kingdom, including Disney's bicentennial spectacular America on Parade. There are 400 Mickey Mouse watches as prizes also. Send your name and address to Mystery Theater, Box 1, Radio City Station, New York, 10019. Employees of CBS and Walt Disney not eligible. Contest void where prohibited. That's Mystery Theater, Box 1, Radio City Station, New York. Entries received by September 3 are eligible for at least one drawing. Winners will be notified by mail.
Hello, everybody. This is Cousin Bruce Morrow for the Foundation Church. Now, these are troubled times. Not a lot of money around. Work's kind of tough to get. Apathy's here. We're disillusioned. Wondering what's going to go down next. Well, it's easy to go along with it, right? I mean, just sit around and say, who cares? You don't let the next guy worry about it. But does it have to be like this? Pride, dignity, truth, being straight with one another. Now, these qualities have not disappeared. They've just gone to sleep for a while, right? But now's the time to wake them up. Only we can do it. This message brought to you by the Foundation Church, 111 East 38th Street, New York, New York. Zip 10016.
We can say one thing for Pietro. At least his heart is in the right place. He realizes that man, and some women, cannot live happily alone. So he has created a companion piece for Miss Masterson. As for distraught Dr. Kellerman, a thing of beauty may be a joy forever, but certainly not in his present state of mind. He is understandably terribly upset, and has just hurried to Sheriff Talbot's office.
I just got a telephone call, Sheriff, from Dr. Harvey Murdoch, curator of the Cincinnati Museum. It seems that his assistant, Dr. Arnold Larson, is 2 days overdue from his vacation. He wanted to know if I had any idea where he might be.
Why you?
Oh, yes, I should explain. Larson visited the Menotti Garden about a week ago. He paid a courtesy call at my office. I had him driven out to the garden.
And he didn't come back to Barrettsville?
No. He was spending his vacation backpacking and just wanted to stop off to see the garden. He'd never seen it.
Yeah, go on.
I phoned Pietro to tell him to expect Dr. Larson.
And did Pietro see him?
It didn't occur to me to ask him. I took it for granted. Now, good heavens, I hope this is not another missing persons case.
Well, why don't we just drive out to see Pietro?
Dr. Kellerman, Sheriff Talbot, what a surprise.
Sheriff Talbot would like to ask you a few questions, Pietro, about Dr. Larson.
Larson? Oh, yes, Dr. Larson. Yes, from the Cincinnati Museum.
Yeah, was he here the day Dr. Kellerman telephoned you to tell you he was coming?
Of course he came here. He enjoyed the garden very much.
How long was he here?
Well, let me see. He came about 10 o'clock. He spent a long time in the garden. Came back to the cottage about 3 o'clock.
And he left then? 3 o'clock?
No, he stayed about 1 hour. Had antipasto and wine. We talked. Nice man. He said he had to go. He wanted to get back to the overlook before dawn. Camp there.
Oh, yeah, there is a campsite there.
And that was the last time you saw Dr. Larson?
That is right. Is something wrong? Something happened to Dr. Larson?
He's missing.
He should have been back in Cincinnati 2 days ago.
Well, we better get back to town. Get out and alert to the Ranger Service and the Highway Patrol.
You hear, Dr. Larson? Your Dr. Murdoch did not find you. You stay here with Miss Masterson. Soon they will find the backpack I threw down into the ravine by Overlook. They will think you slipped over the rocks and fell into the river. They'll look, but they'll never find you. Never.
Good morning, Dr. Kellerman. I'm Shelley Curtis of Arts and Leisure magazine.
So good to see you. Please do have a seat.
Thank you.
I understand you want to do a color photo layout of the garden and the exhibits.
Yes, for publication in about 6 weeks.
Good.
A week before the garden is reopened to the general public.
Oh, splendid. Now, do you have enough background material?
Oh, heavens, yes. Your PR department has flooded me with material. I've got some ideas I'd like to try. I hope they work.
When do you plan to start shooting?
I'd like to do it in 2 sessions. First this morning to study the subjects, get the feel of the place, and do overall shooting, probably until about 4 o'clock.
Right.
Then I'd like another session towards dusk. Sunset with changing colors, golds, reds, and blues as darkness approaches. And finally, under the full moon, those nude granite figures of the fountain glistening wet in the moonlight.
It certainly sounds wonderful. I'll call the caretaker.
I'll drop by tomorrow before I leave.
Oh. Hello?
This is Sheriff Talbot.
I was just about to call you.
I thought you'd want to know. Ranger found Larson's backpack at the foot of a rock slide.
And Larson?
No trace yet. They're searching downriver. I just phoned Dr. Murdoch.
All right. Thanks, Ben.
Well, it's too bad, but it could have been worse. At least it wasn't found inside the Minotti garden. You said you were about to call me, Doc?
Yes, Ben. You still have a highway patrolman on duty near the garden, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. My call's here. Why?
There'll be a magazine photographer working there. Name's Shelley Curtis. She might be doing some shooting around dusk and moonlight. You might alert Halsey. She might be shooting with flash.
Oh, yeah, I sure will. Thank you.
See you later, Pietro.
Excuse me, Miss Curtis.
Yes?
Before you start, do you mind if I ask a question?
Oh, not at all.
You take pictures for many hours, 100, 200 pictures. Your magazine will print how many?
Oh, 10, 20, maybe 30.
So much work. What time will you come back?
Sunset is about 8 o'clock. I'll be back by 7.
Oh, it gets dark fast. Here, I have an extra key for the gate. It's no good for you to wait outside by yourself in case I'm not here.
Oh, well, thank you.
Look, Miss Masterson. Look, Dr. Larson. It is me, Pietro, in my skin suit. I look like a statue. Millions of people will see a picture of the 3 of us together. Here, I'll take you, Miss Masterson, and put you on the hand truck. So, I now take you and I put you with Minotti statues, Miss Masterson. Then I come back for Dr. Larson. Then we wait for Miss Curtis to come back by moonlight to take a picture. I'll show you Minotti. I'll show the whole world. I, too, am a genius. Do not move, Miss Masterson. Do not move, Dr. Larson. She is coming. Do not move. She is not stopping. Miss Curtis.
Oh, call me. Oh, I can swear somebody touched me. Don't touch me. Oh, Pietro! Where are you? Pietro, are you here? Oh, operator, please. Please. The police. Hurry. Oh, God.
Sheriff Talbot.
Hurry.
Now, just take it easy, ma'am. Where are you?
The Minotti garden. the caretaker's cottage. Please hurry.
Now, calm down, ma'am. Well, where's caretaker Pietro?
I don't know. I ran here. The door was open.
You the photographer?
Yes, I am.
You ran there?
One of the statues. A statue of a man. As I passed it, a finger touched my back. My name was called.
Now, listen, Miss Curtis. Are you sure about this? You sure you're not imagining this?
Please, you must believe me.
I'm sorry, Miss Masterson, Dr. Larson. She did not take pictures of us. Excuse me, please. I leave you for a little while to go see Menotti. I think Miss Curtis has gone to take a picture of Menotti. I must be in the picture with him. Excuse me, please.
This is Halsey, Sheriff. I'm with Miss Curtis at the cottage.
You all right?
Pretty shook up.
What you think, Halsey?
She insists she's not imagining it. We're walking up to where she says it happened. Have a look around.
All right, keep me posted.
Okay.
Right there. But he's gone. There were 3 figures. That woman and the man on the ground, and one was standing.
Now, don't get excited, Miss Curtis.
But you must believe me.
Sure, I believe you.
There were 3.
Take it easy.
What was that? Did you hear it? Listen.
Yeah. From there. Come on, let's go. Yeah, there, I see it.
That's the 3rd figure I saw.
Yeah.
It's climbing that monument. The self-sculpture of Menotti at work.
Come on down. Come on down or I'll shoot.
No. Don't shoot. It's coming down.
Stay right there now. Don't run. I'll shoot. Don't run. Sheriff, this is Halsey. There's something damn queer going on out here. We saw this statue, this man who looked like a statue. I ordered him to stop running, and it didn't. I got off 2 shots. He got away into the bushes.
Did you hit him?
Well, I don't know.
All right, stay with Miss Curtis. I'll pick up Dr. Kellerman and a search party.
Okay. There's something very odd here. Those 2 figures on the ground, the woman and the man, I know every statue in the garden. I've never seen these before. Your flashlight, Sheriff, please. Now, these are not Menotti statues. Sheriff, would you mind tapping them with the butt of your pistol? That's not solid granite.
Hey, it's cracking. Wait a minute, I'll try my knife.
That's plaster of Paris.
Lord, it's a body.
Sheriff Talbot?
Well, what is it, Miss Curtis?
At the fountain. The water in the lower basin. It looks pink.
Blood?
I don't know.
Let's go. Yeah, it's pink, all right. Could be blood. Dr. Kellerman.
Yes?
How many statues be in that fountain holding up the saucer bowl?
7. There are 8. 1 extra in the center.
Whoever you are in there, come out, or I'll shoot.
No, don't shoot, Sheriff. There's a water valve.
Halsey, shut off the water.
Oh, shut off the water! Don't shut off the water!
Oh, that's the thing. The man, the statue that touched me.
He's bleeding from a thigh wound. Jameson, Kennedy, carry him out of there. Halsey, call the ambulance. Just lay him down here now.
Oh, Dr. Kellerman. Dr. Kellerman.
Who are you?
The skin mask on my face and head. Pull it off.
Here, let me do it, Doc.
Pietro.
Yes, Dr. Kellerman. Pietro Franzoni. And soon when Miss Curtis writes her story, the whole world will know I am just as good as Angelo Menotti was. Yes.
Pietro. At least he was spared the Chinese water torture. He's in the state mental hospital. And poor Miss Curtis, she's going crazy too because she can't remember what she did with her camera and the film she shot. I'll be back shortly.
The following fable is presented to make you want to buy a Buick. As a kid, everything I had was somebody else's.
My, he certainly has his mother's eyes.
And his father's hair. Boy, what a hairy little person. Well, I finally got something to call my own. A beautiful Buick LeSabre with my kind of room, my kind of ride, and my kind of style. Heck, I even let my dad borrow it now and then because I love to hear people say, my, he certainly has his son's Buick. Buick, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
In God we trust. America speaks.
In the words of Thomas Jefferson, I must believe that religion substantially good, which produces an honest life, and we've been authorized by one whom you and I equally respect to judge of the tree by its fruit.
Presented by the Catholic Communications Foundation.
Here's a timely travel tip. If you drive up to the gate of Menotti Garden and find it still closed to the public, don't fret. Sit back, turn on your radio, and relax with another tale of mystery adventure. Our cast included Howard Da Silva, Joan Shea, Joan Arliss, Robert Dryden, and Jim Dukas. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Are you an unpublished author? Do you have a book-length manuscript ready or almost ready for publication? Or do you know of anyone else who is an unpublished author? If so, Vantage Press invites you to write to a leading New York publisher for a free illustrated brochure titled, To the Author in Search of a Publisher. It explains how you may have your manuscript printed and published in a matter of months. Just write to GPO Box 1414, New York, New York. Whether your subject is fiction, non-fiction, poetry, or even scientific, specialized, or controversial, this 52-page brochure shows you how to arrange for prompt publication. To get your copy, write to GPO Box 1414, New York, New York. That's GPO Box 1414, New York, New York. If this is your first book, you'll find this free brochure especially valuable and informative. Write to GPO Box 1414, New York, New York. GPO Box 1414, New York, New York.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by the Florida Orange Growers and Buick Motor Division.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
You can find out how to help yourself, your country, and your community. You can belong to the Air National Guard for a day. Visit your Texas Air Guard and see how young men and women like you can work around some great aircraft, learn a valuable skill, pick up extra pay, help the country and community 1 weekend a month in the Air Guard. It's a weekend that could make a difference in your whole life. Find out more. Call your Texas Air National Guard and belong to the Guard for a day.
The Guard belongs. The Guard belongs. The Guard belongs to a star. Maybe you belong to the star.
WFAA, Dallas, Fort Worth.
CBS News.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents
G. Marshall. We sort of pride ourselves on the many kinds of unusual crime stories we bring you on this mysterious theater of the mind. The murder mystery, the ghost mystery, the robbery mystery, and so many, many more. But no anthology of the wayward and the wicked can be complete without the Western mystery. And today's author is probably the best-loved writer of authentic Westerns, Bret Harte. So hang on to your saddle, and here goes.
I think we got here just in time.
Who's that back there?
Sam Green. It's me, Mrs. Baker.
Why, so it is. Well, what brings you here so late at night to the back of my post office?
Because I can't afford for anyone to see me. Sam, where is the mailbag?
Well, inside, of course. The stage is waiting for
Well, I
you.
better take a good look at that mailbag before you send it on.
Why?
Because if everything isn't in order, Stanton, it could mean jail for you. And the end of me being the postmistress of Laurel Run.
Our mystery drama, The Postmistress of Laurel Run, was adapted from the story by Bret Harte, especially for Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis, and stars Marion Seldes. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. It's 1890 in Custer Country, where General George A. Custer made his last stand in Montana. You heard of that. Only these days, it's pretty peaceful at Laurel Run. About the most exciting thing that happens here is the daily arrival of the mail stage. Not that most folks hereabouts get any letters, but just the same, every cowboy, cowhand, ranger, and rancher somehow show up when the mail stage passes through. Could it be because the postmaster is a woman? Yep, that's a fact. The postmaster of Laurel Run is a postmistress, Mrs. Betty Baker, a widow. And let me tell you, mighty purty.
Here you are, Mrs. Baker. Here's your mailbag. Have a good day, pretty lady. Hi. Baker, can I give you a hand carrying that bag of mail into your post office?
No, thank you, Joseph. I can manage alone, thank you.
He's right. A lady should have to be toting something that heavy. No, sir.
I appreciate the gesture, Joseph, but nobody but an official of the United States government is allowed to touch the mail.
Well, you know, Mrs. Baker, Betsy, any time I can be of service, all you got to do is say so, and I'll do it. No favors, no questions asked.
Thank you, Joseph. I'll remember that. It's embarrassing, and it used to happen 3 days a week, every time except Christmas, New Year's, and November 8th, when we became the 41st state of the Union. I never could understand why folks in Laurel Run made such a fuss over a simple, hard-working government employee. It was probably because of my Jack, who everyone loved and respected. Now, see what's coming in the bag. They'll be out in front, standing in line before you know it.
It seems to me the government ought to have more sense than to make a woman pick up a heavy sack from the road. You're absolutely right, stranger. Ain't fitting. The government ought to hand it over to her like it's befitting to a lady. It's Charlie, the expressman's fault. He is subtly lacking in feelings for a lady. Don't know as I can agree with you exactly. I seen him, he heaves that bag to Miss Baker like it was a $5 bouquet. You mean he gives her special treatment? It's not all Charlie gives her. Haul up to this outside window with me, little one, and have a look. Oh? Go ahead, peek in. I've seen it before. It's one of the sights of Laurel Run, stranger. Well, allow me to introduce myself, sir. My name is William J. Carver. I'm from Virginia. Joseph Simmons. Joe, Bill. Pleased to know you. See anything, Bill? Oh, it's not too clear. Seems like there's a wire hanging out the mail bag with a package done up and a ribbon attached to it. What I tell you, it happens every mail. Can you see what it is? Well, the lady's opening the package now.
Looks like a scent bottle. Well, I'll believe it is. Now, why would somebody be sending the lady a scent bottle outside the mailbag? It's Charlie. Betsy Baker's a mighty fine woman, and Charlie's just acknowledging it. She's got the mailbag open now. Oh, there's another little package all tied up in ribbon. Oh, hey, let me see, Carver. Oh, the inside one is from Stanton Green, postmaster up the road. Oh, he give her a gold brooch, it looks like. And 2 red, white, and blue circus tickets. Circus tickets? Yep, from Stanton Green, the postmaster of Hickory Hill. He's got all them city ways. Gold brooches and circus tickets. Hey, you two! What you doing looking in the back post office window? Waiting till the mail gets sorted, Uncle John. Don't you two know better than poking and prying in other people's windows? Move over. Let me see. Uncle, this is Bill Carver from Virginia. How do? This is Uncle John. You can call him that. Everybody does. Uncle John's the sheriff. Well, people like her, boy. She's a real likable widder. You gentlemen can amuse yourselves looking in windows. I got better things to do. Well, like what, sir? I'm always partial to better things. Like bellying up to the bar.
The only thing about running the post office I didn't like were all those official-looking instructions from the general post office. So I'd send them on to Stanton Green at Hickory Hill to explain these for me. And he'd send them back on a 9:30 omnibus way bag saying, don't bother with this or hogwash. Then came that second letter about Rule 47. Well, who knew what Rule 47 was? And then a third letter about what happened to the missing money order. Well, how dare they? Well, I wrote to Stanton saying I'd resign unless they took that one back. He never even answered that one.
Thank you, Harry. Here's yours, Uncle. Here's Bill. Yep. I raise my glass to the widow's health. And to her departed husband, Jack. To his memory. There was sure one grave man. Uncle, you wouldn't care to tell me about it, would you? Well, sure. It was just 14 months ago. Jack Baker was foreman of the Last Chance, the copper mine up in Burnt Ridge. I ran all the way to that little house he'd bought for Betsy when I heard about it. Yes, there's been a cave-in at the mine.
Which end?
The timber pile.
Oh.
Jack, what does it mean?
I gotta go there, honey.
They figure 15 men down there.
I'm going in after them.
But the tunnel entrance is all closed off, Jack. Want me to organize a digging party?
Do that, Uncle. Pronto. Have them start at 5 in. Betsy, where's my ladder?
Here, Jack, let me light it for you.
I think we got a chance. There's a way out at the back of Timber 9. I'm going in there and see if I can show the way to the boys.
Timber 9? Well, that entrance was closed off years ago.
That's what everybody thinks. Bye, Betsy. Don't you worry now.
Oh, don't you worry about me, Jack. You go help the men. I'll be waiting for you here.
Jack, Betsy said, go help the men. I'll be waiting for you here. And she did, Carver. Waited a whole year in that little house. And we all respected her for that. To show how much, the whole town got together and built her a post office. The only public building we got involved in. Drink up. My old Ingersoll tells me it's just 5 minutes before the little lady opens the mail window. You coming, Carver? Why, certainly, sir. I wouldn't miss it. Yeah, I see quite a few folks ahead of us here at the post office. Oh, I must say, there's a great deal of correspondence in your town. You got into the habit. The week the post office opened, we bought us more stamps right here in Laurel Run than the whole state of Montana, they told us. And Oklahoma.
Excuse me, may I get through here?
Who you pushing, sir? Mind your manners.
I'm sorry. I'd like to get up to the post office door next to the mail window there.
I regret to inform you, stranger, you'll have to wait in line like the rest of us.
I'm not here to pick up mail. Excuse me. Mrs. Baker, would you let me in, please?
Window's not open yet. 5 more minutes. I'll be ready to distribute the mail.
Mrs. Baker, this is Harry Home from San Francisco. Would you open the door next to the mail window, please? May I come in, please?
You please take your foot out of that door. You can't come in here.
I am in. Good morning, Mrs. Baker. What, if I may ask, is that wire tied to the outside of the mailbag?
How dare you touch that? How dare you come in here? Who are you anyway? Get outside at once.
I'm afraid you don't know me after all. I'm Harry Home, the department agent from the San Francisco office. I'm afraid my note of advice number 201 seems to have been miscarried.
How do I know you are who you say you are?
Well, here's my shield and identification, Mrs. Baker. I should have explained. I shall have to ask you to open that mail window and inform your customers that the post office is closed for the day.
Closed for the day?
You and I have a problem. So, please tell them to go away.
Right now?
If you don't mind.
Well, it's about time. Hello, lovely lady. How much are your dollar stamps today?
I'm sorry, but the post office won't be open for business today. Come back tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Now, Mr. Harry Home, if you don't mind, will you be so kind as to tell me what the government thinks it's doing? Closing my mail window?
There has been a series of embezzlements between Hickory Hill and Laurel Run.
Somebody stole
Embezzlement. A great deal of money missing.
Are you accusing me? Oh, no.
I'm afraid I have to tell you this post office is now closed down.
Things don't look too bright for the darling postmistress of Laurel Run, do they? But then, Montana had a historical reputation to make you or break you. Like when the homesteaders couldn't beat the bad weather and the grasshoppers, they abandoned their farms, leaving behind them the motto, "In God we trust, in Montana we bust." But a postal official accused of stealing, that was worse than famine, flood, or foreclosure. I'll be back shortly with better news, I hope, in Act 2. Here we are in Laurel Run, Montana, and a strange little post office that sells more stamps than anybody uses. So popular is the postmistress that folks have been known to take a ride up to the next town to mail letters to themselves, which they could pick up at Laurel Run, just to get a smile from the Widow Baker and pass the time of day. But all that would be over now, for the post office was closed.
By what authority, Mr. Holmes?
By the authority of the department itself, Mrs. Baker. I think we should start with the irregularities. That wire sticking out of the mailbag, for instance.
Oh, that's only Charlie, the express man. His foolishness, Mr. Holmes. He thinks it's smart to tie some nonsense on that bag when he drops it off.
Well, so long as it doesn't meddle with the inside of the bag.
Well, nobody would ever do that, sir.
Now, about the embezzlements. My business in Laurel Run is to take your place tonight in receiving the Omnibus Way bag. That gets here at 9:30, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. But it never has anything for us, except notifications from the Hickory Hill post office.
Well, tonight I shall receive the bag, open it, and dispatch it again. If you like, you can have the evening off.
Oh, no, there are people who come in from letters.
I thought you said there were no letters at that time.
No, but, well, the boys come just the same.
Oh, they do they?
Well, imagine, my goodness, when you open the window and they see you.
What do you find so amusing?
They'll be crowding around the mail window and expecting my face, and instead it'll be you with your big red beard.
I should like to refer you to my first communication. Have you got it handy?
No, I'm afraid... Mr. Holmes, after all, I haven't been at this job very long, and I...
We know all that, Mrs. Baker. Post office was built in memory of your late husband. We know all that. But where is the letter?
See, what I'm trying to say is, I don't always understand the official letters, and so... Well, I don't happen to have that letter here right now. See, when I see an official letter... Well, usually I just...
Open it.
Usually. And then I send it on to another, more experienced postmaster, and then he lets me know what I'm supposed to do.
You sent my letter of last week to someone else?
Well, not the official letter I got today. I haven't sent that on yet. I mean, I haven't read it yet.
Could you tell me to whom you sent the first advice?
You mean the last letter? Oh, yes. I sent that to Mr. Stanton Green at the Hickory Hill post office.
You sent my letter to him?
Was that so wrong? What?
They warned me. They told me when I left San Francisco that I would be charmed by the postmistress of Laurel Run, that she had racked up sales of more postage in 1 month than 50 other post offices in Montana, and that she was indeed obliging and would be most helpful.
I am. Most helpful.
I know that. But you helped the wrong man.
I was so upset, I didn't know what to say. How could dear Stanton Green be the wrong man? While he had known Jack for years and years. He wouldn't ever do anything to hurt me. Now this horrible man, this special agent from San Francisco, he was practically saying we were in what do you call it?
Collusion?
Yes. Collusion.
No, please, no. I said no such thing.
Stanton's always been extremely helpful, and if you think those official departmental letters are easy to understand, sometimes they make my head ache.
Now, please, Mrs. Baker, you have unwittingly...
Stanton's an old hand at post office running. He always tells me what I should do.
You have unwittingly given information to a man who the government suspects of peculation. Without knowing it, you have warned the postmaster of Hickory Hill that he is suspected. In plain words, Mrs. Baker, we have traced the disappearance of money letters to a point between his post office and yours.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear, what are we going to do? What am I going to do?
Just as I ask you to do, so that we can apprehend the man.
But you don't understand. It's not as easy as that. Stanton, I mean, Mr. Green, he likes me. He's always sending me little gifts. Oh, dear.
It should not interfere with your duty, Mrs. Baker.
It doesn't. It only makes it harder.
I hope, like you, that we are mistaken. Now, when I open the 9:30 evening mail bag in this office tonight, and if I do not find a certain decoy money letter in it, which was last checked at Heavy Tree Crossing, well, then I shall know where to look for it.
Oh, this is awful. I really never encouraged him to be friendly. He just was, that's all.
Mrs. Baker, you have nothing to fear. I would say your thoughtlessness and ignorance of the rules have contributed to show your own innocence.
Well, I should hope so.
Only you, Mrs. Baker, know the real reason for my visit here. I'll leave you alone for a while to divert suspicion. You will come as usual this evening and be seen by your friends, customers. I will only be here when the bag arrives to open it. Goodbye, Mrs. Baker. Oh, it's a nasty business. But believe me, I've seen a lot worse.
I didn't know whether to be sad or angry. To be a postmaster a little over a month and this has to happen? Stanton Green, a thief? Why, he was one of the boys Jack had helped out of the mine. Of course, now I think of it, there's always been talk of Stanton's fast living and high spending. But to put your fingers in Uncle Sam's own cookie jar? What would my Jack have said? What would he have done? done? 6 o'clock. In 3.5 hours, Harry Holmes is going to find out the worst.
You're crazy. It's all right to be patriotic, but you can be accurate, too.
It is a known fact, sir, that George Washington was a Virginian and a gentleman farmer.
History is full of lies like that. Well, grant you, he could have been a gentleman, but a farmer? Never. Never had it in his blood.
Since I am a mere visitor to your fine town, Uncle John, I shall refrain from argument. Ooh, there. Isn't that a familiar face approaching the bar?
Bartender, I'll have a whiskey.
Hey, ain't I seen you somewheres before, young fella?
I'm not sure. This is my first visit to Laurel's Run.
Aren't you the man, sir, who pushed yourself up to the head of the line at the post office this afternoon?
That's where it was. That's where I seen you. He was not particularly polite.
I'm sorry, I had some urgent business.
Where are you from, sir?
In California, San Francisco.
Don't they teach you better manners than that in California, San Francisco?
I'm not itching to quarrel, and I'd appreciate the same restraint from you. Bartender, where's that whiskey?
Uncle John, this man from California, San Francisco needs a little comeuppance, it seems to me. What urgent business do you have with Mrs. Baker, sir?
Thank you, Bartender. That, I may say, is none of your business. You leave Mrs. Baker to me.
Where I come from, sir, you are impugning the reputation of a lady. Put up your duke, sir.
Hey! Who fired that gun?
He did. This man here.
You got a revolver on you, stranger?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have. But I was standing right here at the bar with a glass in my hand. I couldn't have fired that.
Stranger, I'm taking you in on suspicion. Put down your drink. Put up your hand.
But you taking this rapscallion to jail, Sheriff Uncle John?
No, ain't got a jail. But the back room where Harry keeps the barrels will do. Got a lock on it.
Yeah, but Sheriff, you've got the wrong man. I didn't fire my revolver. Look, smell the barrel.
Stop waving that around. I'll take it. By the powers vested in me as Sheriff of Laurel Run, unless you can identify yourself and explain for what reason you're in this town, I hereby arrest you in the name of the state of Montana on the charge of vagrancy and unlawful use of firearms. Anything to say for yourself?
No, nothing.
6:15. I went to the iron office safe, and I took out my private safe box with all the gold and silver Jack and I had saved. Then I took a sheet of postage stamps, rolled it up, stuck it under my cloak, and went out the back door. Joe Simmons had a Mustang. I was sure he wouldn't mind if I borrowed it. Shh, Blue Light Man. You know me. It's Betsy Baker.
Hey, someone out there in the barn.
I'm your friend.
Who's that over there in the store? Come on out, I see you. Oh, hi, Betsy, Mrs. Baker. What are you doing here? Oh, I know. You come visiting.
Well, in a way, yes, Joseph.
Betsy Baker, since when do you have to hide your feelings with me?
Oh, you don't understand.
And hiding in my barn, too.
Joe, can I swear you to secrecy?
Whatever's your secret's my secret.
I need a Mustang.
What?
I need Blue Lightning. Immediately.
For what?
I need a horse.
Oh, I see. You need a horse. Only, well, there's a problem. Seeing it's you, I don't have a side saddle. But maybe I could borrow one.
I just don't have time to wait.
What's your hurry?
Where's your Mexican tree? I'll use that.
Oh, why did I put my lantern down?
Now, come on. Tie it on Blue Lightning. Now, hurry. Now, hold the high candle and the horn blow for me to hold. Oh, yeah, Joe, let me have a blanket. Now, swing me on, Joseph.
Yeah. Speedo!
There, boy. There, Blue Lightning. There, boy.
You don't have to worry about him. He can pick out a trail in the dark. How are you going to ride him?
I got my mantle. Like so. I tie it around me by the sleeves. Puffy in one knee, and I'm ready.
Oh, Miss Baker, you dropped this roll of stamps.
Hand them up.
I don't know. This all seems mighty peculiar.
That stamp, Joseph. Now open those barn doors. Wide. Hurry!
I wish I knew what you was up to.
Don't you worry. I'll have Blue Lightning back by 9 o'clock. You come round to the side of the post office.
Oh, I'm not worried about my Mustang. I just don't know what to make of all this.
I am doing the right thing.
Of course you are, but Betsy...
Joseph, stand away from the barn door. You once said to me, any time you could be of service, all I had to do was ask. Now remember, mum's the word.
Good luck, Miss Baker. Be careful.
Yeah! It was 7 miles to Hickory Hill over wild and hilly terrain. Blue Lightning was enjoying it, I could tell. As I came to the rise above Hickory Hill, I heard the town clock striking 8 o'clock. Way down below, I could make out the lights of the settlement. And at the end of Main Street, the 2 carriage lights of a mail stage, waiting in front of the Hickory Hill post office. Work the Blue Lightning. Well done.
Who's that back there?
Stanton Green. Is that you? It's me, Mrs. Baker.
Why, so it is. So what brings you here so late at night, and why right up the back?
Because I can't afford for anyone to see me. Where's the mail bag?
Well, inside, of course. Charlie in the stage is waiting for it now.
Well, I've got to take a good look at that mail bag before you send it on.
Why? What do you mean?
If everything isn't as it should be, Stanton, it could mean jail for you. And the end of me being postmistress of Laurel Run.
Josh Billings, who knew the Old West, its men and its women, used to say, if you want a way to get along with women, your best way is not to get in their way. And isn't it the truth when you watch how Betsy Baker is aiming to right a wrong her way? We'll see how good her aim is when I return shortly with Act 3. In our little Montana town, folks were never quite sure whether it was named after Laurel the flower. Because in the language of flowers, 4 quite different meanings are ascribed to the laurel. Glory, perfidy, perseverance, or ambition. I'd say it's up to you to decide which most represents Laurel Run. Or was the town named for all 4?
Stanton, close the door quietly.
Oh, what's it all about?
Where is the money letter that came in that omnibus way bag?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's a decoy, Stanton Green. A decoy. It has been checked back at Heather Tree Crossing. I mean, that special agent, Mr. Holm of San Francisco, is going to be waiting in my office in Laurel just to find out if you've taken it.
Taken it? Taken what?
Stanton, this is not the time for prevarications. Where is it?
In my desk. I suppose this is the money letter you mean.
Oh, Stanton, you have broken the seal and opened it already. Did you take some bills from this packet?
No, I was owing some money. The collector was here. He was getting nasty, so I did. I took some money from the packet and gave it to him.
He saw you stealing from the U.S. mail?
The packet was addressed to me. I told him a friend had sent it.
Oh, stealing and lying?
But I was going to make it up by the next mail. I swear it.
How much have you taken?
Only a trifle.
How much?
$100.
Oh, $100. Oh, my.
Oh, what are you doing?
I brought my own money with me. Was it in 10s or 20s?
20s.
Well, here. You take these 5 20s, you put them in the packet. Where are you going?
Just to get the sealing wax to seal up the packet again.
You're a fool. Mr. Holm won't be taken in by that. Leave it broken. As long as the money is found in the bag, the package could have come apart accidentally. Hand me 2 more bundles of letters. Stamp them, put them, and mush them up. That could have happened inside the bag. Now, give me something real heavy. Yes, that weight there on the table. The big brass one.
This is a 2-pounder?
Yes, I'm going to wrap that up in lots of paper. I'm going to address it to myself, and I'll just glue all these stamps that I brought onto it. And into the bag it goes. Now, that thing could have been bounced around in there and done all the damage. While I'm doing this, would you please go out and tell Charlie to come in here? And then you make yourself scarce.
I'll tell him to come in here right away.
What, Mrs. Baker, what are you doing in Hickory Hill?
Charlie, you haven't seen me.
I haven't? Oh, no, of course not. I haven't.
There's a big San Francisco swell taking my place at Laurel tonight, Charlie.
Yes, ma'am?
And it's a pity that the omnibus way bag just happened to get such a shaking up and such a banging up already coming this far.
Yeah, it did? Oh, yes, it did.
And it would be just awful if that special agent opened the bag in Laurel and found things kind of mixed up. Oh, I just hate to give so much trouble to a city fella from San Francisco, wouldn't you?
No, sir, ma'am. That ain't like you at all.
So when you have this omnibus way bag on your stage, Charlie, you be particularly careful on my account.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Baker. If that bag should just happen to tumble off the stage a dozen times between here and Laurel Run, I'd hop down and pick it up myself every time.
Thank you, Charlie.
Oh, sure, you pleasure, Mrs. Baker.
Now, take the bag, Charlie.
Why, aren't you coming back to Laurel on the stage with us?
Well, of course not. I'm not here, don't you see?
You're not here. Oh, yes, sir, I see. You're not here. Of course not.
Now, the mailbag's all locked up. Now, you be careful with it.
Oh, I am sorry. It just fell right out of my hands.
Have a good trip. You can come out of hiding now, Stanton Green.
Betsy. Oh, my Betsy.
Oh, what are you talking about? Would you get up off your knees?
Listen to me, Betsy. I am ruined, I know. Even though you have just saved me from detection and disgrace, I've been mad. A fool to have done what I've done. I know that.
Green, would you take your hands off me this instant?
I won't let go of you until you promise to hear me out.
Go ahead, as if there could be a sane reason.
But you don't know why I did it. You have no idea of the temptation that has driven me to it, Betsy.
Don't you bet to me anymore. Mrs. Baker will do.
Mrs. Baker, I have been striving to get money honestly, dishonestly, anyway.
But why do that?
Look well in your eyes.
Oh, do you think breeches and circus tickets make that difference to me? Or all the other foolishness you've been sending me?
I know it's hard to understand, but whatever I did to look well in your eyes, to make myself worthy of you, to make myself rich, to be able to afford you a home and take you away from Laurel Run.
You're on your knees again.
It was all for you. It was all for love of you. Betsy, my darling.
Stop that. Will you stop pulling at my feet? Haven't you any pride?
Listen to me.
Leave me be, you loony, or I'll scream.
What did you come riding over here for, then? What did you take all this risk for? Why did you rush over here to share my disgrace? Now, you're as much mixed up in this as I am. Why did you do that? If you didn't calculate to share everything else with me, what did you come here for, then, if not for me?
What did I come here for? What did I come here for? I came here for Jack Baker's sake. My husband who stood between you and death at Burnt Ridge, as I stand between you and disgrace at Laurel Run, Mr. Green. Yes. My Jack Baker lying under half a Burnt Ridge. But meaning more to me today than any man anywhere, standing or kneeling or crawling, that's what.
Oh, Mrs. Baker, I didn't understand.
Well, so that you don't ever forget it. I came here as Jack Baker's live-in wife to carry on dead Jack Baker's work. Maybe my hands aren't so clean this time, but it's his work I'm doing, and for him only. That's why I came here, you dumb Stanton Green. That's what I live for every day, for his honor, to be up to him, his example always. Me, Betsy Baker.
I see, Mrs. Baker. I do see. I'll pay you back every cent.
I know you will. Goodbye.
Do you have to go already?
Yep. I'm going to run Blue Lightning against Charlie on the stage and break the record.
Good boy. Miss Baker, I see you brought Blue Lightning back all right?
He brought me back. He's a beautiful horse.
Oh, Betsy, how would you feel if I give him to you?
No, Joseph. No, that's out of the question.
Would you like you to have him?
Now, you just stop that. Here, take his reins. I don't want anyone to know that I was out gallivanting tonight.
Oh, sure thing. Mama's the word.
Right. Where is everybody? Why is the post office dark? The 9:30 stage will be here in 5 minutes. Where is Mr. Holmes?
Where's who?
Harry Holmes, the special agent from San Francisco.
San Francisco, California?
He's from the main post office. He's supposed to receive the omnibus way bag when it gets here.
Oh, is he tall, has a big red beard and sideburns, and was meeting with you in the post office this afternoon?
Yes, where is he?
Well, I'll tell you, Mrs. Baker, it's a long story. Instead of throwing up and going on by. Where's Mrs. Baker?
She's not here right now. I'm Harry Holmes, special agent. Here's my badge. I'll receive the bag, thank you.
Suits me. Here you are, sir. Oh, it did it again. I'm very sorry, mister. Been having a lot of trouble with this way bag all the way down. You'll have to ballast your next one or make a new contract with the company.
All right, thank you. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, she's heavy. You better drag the darn thing. On the table you go. Oh,
son of a gun, it is heavy. Oh, Mrs. Baker, I didn't see you standing there.
Well, of course. After all, I'm interested.
It isn't the prescribed way. We like our mail to be handled, but since time is short, I'm dumping everything out onto the table. Whatever it is, it's addressed to you, Mrs. Baker. Feels like a gold brick.
A gold brick? Oh, I hope it is. Did you find the decor package?
Yes. It's broken open.
Dear me, how could that have happened? Mr. Holmes, I said, how could that have happened?
Well, it's all here. Every dollar.
Oh, yeah? The money? Is it all in 20?
I counted it all. Yes, sir. Well, Mrs. Baker, he's safe this time.
Oh, I am so glad.
Oh, so am I. From what I gathered this afternoon, Mr. Stanton Green was one of the young pioneers of Laurel Run and a good friend of your husband's.
He was.
Did he quite get away, Mrs. Baker?
What'd you say, Mr. Holmes?
Where do you suppose Mr. Green is now?
Oh, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Mrs. Baker, I've had a very interesting day here in Laurel Run.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mr. Holmes. I hope everyone made you feel welcome.
Oh, they sure did. In fact, after I left you, some of them wouldn't let me out of their sight.
Oh, indeed.
You wouldn't know anything about that, I suppose.
No, not a thing.
Mrs. Baker, I'll say this. You're all right. And I can well understand why folks around here admire you.
Well, thank you, sir. I try to run a good post office.
I'm sure you do. And if you ever need a friend back at the main post office, you
you ask for me.
You have been friendly, Mr. Holm, and understanding.
It was, in case you would care to know, the very last time there was any need for anyone to look over Betsy Baker's shoulder to see how well her post office was being run. Tell you another thing. It never even occurred to a single governmental soul to have the postmistress of Laurel Run replaced with a postmaster. I'll be back shortly. It's sort of amazing, when you come to think of it, that Bret Harte could write about such an independent young lady 30 years before women had the right to vote. So far as we know, it's one of the very first stories of the liberated woman. Bret Harte once said there are 3 things a man can do with his tongue: eat with it, talk with it, or keep it in his cheek. Which is what I suspect Bret Harte was doing when he set down this tongue-in-cheek tale of the postmistress of Laurel Run. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Bob Caliban, William Griffiths, and Ray Owen. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. There is no disguise which can, for long, conceal love where it exists, or simulate it where it does not. So said the French philosopher, to which we might add, there is no chain so strong, no wall so high, that can imprison love when its time has come to be free.
But what is it?
It says what it is. See? Read. It is a nuclear warhead.
A nuclear warhead?
That is what it says. What can we do with a nuclear warhead?
What can we do? We can sell it.
Sell it? Who would want to purchase a nuclear warhead?
Our mystery drama, A Drink with Dionysius, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never to himself hath said, "This is my own, my native land." I'm not sure. These seem to be such cynical, skeptical times, so alien to honest sentiment, so impatient with the traditional values. But perhaps it's all a pose. Perhaps underneath, as the songwriter said, every heart beats true under red, white, and blue. Well, our mission today is to examine the heart of a most unlikely patriot, one Sprinkles Magoon, and his story shall be told by a man who is both his best friend and his worst enemy, Detective Sergeant Francis K. Flummer.
I wouldn't say I was Sprinkles' best friend. And since Sprinkles himself was his own worst enemy, I'm going to fall short there, too. What you could say, without fear of favor, is that Sprinkles was a crook. And I'm a cop.
So from time to time, we'd meet in the way of routine business. Hello there, Sprinkles.
I do not believe we are acquainted.
How you feeling?
I don't know anything.
What's doing?
I have not heard anything. I have not seen anything.
All right, Sprinkles. How are they treating you?
Nobody has ever treated Sprinkles McCoon. He always pays his own way. And now, if you will be so kind as to excuse me, I cannot afford to be seen in public chattering with the police side. That is the German language for the cops.
And so it would go. You knew Sprinkles was doing this and that, here and there, now and then. But he really wasn't bothering anybody too much. After a while, in the department, you learn that as far as certain things are concerned, it's best to live and let live, if you know what I mean. Well, anyhow, one night, I'm sitting at the desk, looking at the clock on the wall and the snow on the sidewalk, hoping that nobody's going to do anything bad to somebody till after midnight, at which time my relief will have to handle it, when the phone rings. Flummer?
Flummer?
Yeah, this is Sergeant Flummer.
Sergeant, it is me.
Who?
Me.
Who are you?
This is Sprinkles. Sprinkles McCoon.
Oh, Sprinkles. What's up? Hey, Sprinkles, you still there?
Yes, I am present. It is just...
It is just what?
It is just... I am wondering.
Wondering? About what?
I am wondering if I am doing the right thing.
In what connection?
In this connection. Talking with the gendarmes.
What?
That is the French language word for the cops.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Would you like to come up here?
Why?
Why? I believe I may have killed somebody.
Sprinkles.
Therefore, can you come right over?
I'm on my way.
I thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you, Sprinkles? Yeah. Well, I guess that's Sprinkles. Yes?
I believe I neglected to give you a vital piece of information.
Yeah, Sprinkles, where are you?
I am at 98 St. Regis Place.
98 St. Regis.
Apartment 10B.
Hey, Sprinkles, what's going on?
It is big, Sergeant. Very big. Huge.
St. Regis Place. Sprinkles must have been stepping up in class. Or he'd be doing it in a high-rent district. Basically, he was a dip. You know, a pickpocket. He liked to work the crowds. 98 St. Regis was a luxury high-rise. I flashed my star at the flunky, and he run me up in the elevator. And then I padded down a thickly carpeted corridor and come to a stop in front of 10B.
Who is ringing?
Sergeant Flummer. Sprinkles. What happened to you? That's blood.
I have been shot.
Shot?
The bullet has merely grazed my forehead. You should see the other guy.
What other guy?
He is resting behind the couch.
Hey, he's dead.
Oh, yes, he is dead.
And, you killed him, Sprinkles?
Yes, you could say I was the instrument of his departure.
You killed him?
And here is the gun.
Now, look, Sprinkles, this ain't your style.
Well, have you ever heard it said, the leopard will change his spots?
Yeah, but that's for leopards, not for pussycats like you.
You do me an injustice, Sergeant, if you will not believe I ventilated Mr. Cherry Berry.
Who?
Mr. Cherry Berry.
Oh, for crying out loud, Sprinkles. You mean I'm going to have to arrest you for murder?
I do not know what else you can do.
Murder? How could you get mixed up in murder?
I did not know it would come to this.
But you're a pickpocket. A good one.
I can no longer earn an honest living as a pickpocket. I'm a victim of progress.
What's that?
Pity the poor pickpocket. He is obsolete. I am the victim of what is called the cashless society.
The cashless society?
Sure. There is no longer any cash walking around the street. You lift the wallet, what do you get? Credit cards, traveler's checks.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot live on little plastic cards now, can I?
No, I guess not. But you still haven't told me why you had to shoot this Mr. Chiribiri.
Yeah. It is a long story.
Sprinkles, you better let me hear it. Just start at the beginning.
Yeah. The beginning. You could say it all began when this female individual, whose name I shall not reveal, but shall refer to as Boston Sadie, encountered me in the saloon, which I shall likewise not identify, but which shall hereinafter be known as Frisco Charlie's.
Well, look who we got here. Sprinkles Magoon.
Sadie. Boston Sadie.
In the flesh.
You have added a generous amount of fat, Sadie. Married life must agree with you.
Oh, no, it don't.
Oh, I am truly sorry to hear that.
Look, Sprinkles, I got a little proposition. Interested?
Why, Sadie, I thought you were turning honest.
Yeah, so did I. You know, the little cottage in the country, the roses climbing over the fence, and the whippoorwills. What's the use?
I am indeed sorry to hear that there is a sour note in the symphony of your happiness.
I thought I was marrying a civilian.
So, didn't you?
No, I married a thief.
A thief?
I was under the impression that Elwood was an upright, legitimate member of society with a job. He's not an honest thief like you and me and the rest of us. He's the worst kind.
The worst kind?
He's a closet thief.
Oh?
He wants to steal, but he don't have the nerve.
Oh, that is bad.
Oh, I thought it'd be a new life for me. But on the wedding night, he said that he was...
Sadie, are you sure you would like to discuss this intimate matter with me?
He said, darling, I have a confession to make.
Are you sure you want me to listen?
He said, dearest, I want you to show me the ropes.
He said that?
Yeah, all my life, he said, I always wanted to be a crook, but I didn't know how. Please, my dearest, teach me.
And did you?
Oh, there went all my dreams are going straight. But when you love a guy...
Oh, yeah, love.
I said to him, Angel, you can't just go out and become a thief, especially at your age, 35.
True. If you possess the calling, it shows itself in early life, like ballet dancers, violinists.
Yeah, I said, what do you want to be? A safecracker, a pickpocket? You got to first become an apprentice.
That is the truth.
You got to work and study day and night.
How I remember.
But if that's what you want, I guess I can support us while you learn.
And just where is he attending school?
Oh, he don't want to quit his job.
Oh, but
How can I quit the job, he says. I got vacation, sick leave, hospitalization, and in 20 years I get a pension.
Well, those are extremely powerful arguments.
But he ain't happy.
So, what is going to take place?
Well, I figured out how he could get some action in the place where he works.
Hey, good thinking. And just where is he employed?
On an army base.
Wait a minute. I do not understand. What is there to steal on an army base? Cannons?
No, but you're close.
Close?
Pistols.
Oh. Well,
Oh, what do you say, Sprinkles?
What do I say? I say, regretfully, no thank you.
45 caliber automatic.
I am allergic to firearms. I am a peaceful citizen.
Plenty of guys are in the market for a nice, new, shiny 45 caliber automatic.
I just remembered I have this appointment.
Oh,
see?
come on. You don't have no appointment.
But I do, with a psychiatrist.
Sprinkles.
And maybe you'd better see one, too, also, if you believe you can steal guns from an army post.
But I figured how to do it.
Then permit me to wish you the very best of luck.
But it needs you, Sprinkles.
Me?
It needs your fingers.
My fingers?
Yeah. We know who carries the keys to the room where the guns are kept.
I am sorry, Sadie.
No, listen. There's nothing to it. I even talked it over with Mumbles Pennyfeather.
Mumbles?
You have no idea how anxious Mumbles is to get a hold of some of that hardware.
But, Sadie, I do not...
Mumbles said to me, we were sitting right at this table here. He said, you know who'd be right for a job like this? Sprinkles Magoon.
Mumbles, so he's always had an exaggerated estimation of my talents.
Sprinkles, your end, I guarantee. $5,000.
$5,000? I used to pick that up in a good week, Sadie.
Look, it's waiting for us in a carton in that army storeroom. It's packed with .45 caliber pistols.
How do we get it out of there?
You don't worry about that. You just get the keys.
What are you telling me, Sprinkles? You got yourself into a caper to knock off some pistols from the Army?
They do have a lot of them, Sergeant. You know, you would think with all those atom bombs and all, they would not require any more small firearms. However...
Never mind that. Did you actually steal the guns?
Yes.
How?
I don't know. I only know what I did.
And what did you do?
I stole the keys.
The keys. Yes, no matter how carefully and closely guarded an object may be, there is always the key that opens the lock, that secures the door. Therefore, one must also carefully guard the key. It also follows that one must also carefully guard the person who has access to the key. And one must also carefully guard all those who... what you see, where this goes? Somewhere there has to be a weak link. There is. And the chain snaps in Act 2. There was the veil through which I might not see. There was the door to which I found no key. Such was the lot of Mr. Edward Fitzgerald, the poet of the Rubaiyat. Perhaps he might have found the key had he been fortunate to enlist the cooperation of our own Sprinkles Magoon, an expert at finding things, especially when they happen to be in someone else's pocket. We go forward.
Now, Sprinkles, we have to proceed in an orderly fashion, you understand?
Without a question, Sergeant Flummer.
Right. This Boston Sadie arranges to cut you into a scheme to swipe some .45 caliber pistols from an Army base, right?
You are correct, Sergeant.
Now, where's this guy on the floor, this very dead guy, come in?
He does not come in just yet.
He don't?
No. It is still too early for him to make his appearance.
All right, Sprinkles, where are we?
We are still in Frisco Charlie's Bar and Grill. I am still engaged in conversation with Boston Sadie, talking the pros and the cons, the alsos and the maybes. What you are saying to me is that all I have to do is get the key, right? Is that what you were saying?
That's the whole grand opera. All you gotta do is get the key.
And where does that key happen to be?
In somebody's pocket.
Namely?
Lieutenant Melvin McBride, also known as Moonface.
He had the key to the gun room.
You got the picture down, Pat. You lift the key, you make a wax impression, then you slip the key back into Moonface's pocket. You follow this?
I follow, but I do not know if I like where it is going.
Oh, you're gonna love it, you'll see. Now, we'll get the box with the guns, bring it to you, and you make the delivery to Mumbles. Pick up the cash, and we're home.
But they will know the guns are gone the next day.
How will they know?
What, don't they check up on his situation?
Sure, but Thorleaf is the inventory clerk.
And, who may I ask is Thorleaf?
My husband.
Oh.
Now, do we spend the rest of the night chewing the fat, or do we say, green light, leave us go?
And you said, let's go. Is that right, Sprinkles?
I said, leave us go. And we went.
Where?
To a place that is named Big Burger.
Big Burger?
Yeah, this is where Lieutenant Moonface McBride takes on his lunch.
Don't they have a mess hall on a base?
Oh, indeed they do, but this lieutenant, see, he finds something wrong with it.
something wrong?
Yeah, on the base they serve meals that are full of proteins and vitamins and all the good things that give a person rosy cheeks. Whereas at Big Burger, Lieutenant Moonface is able to consume
4 big burgers, 4 fries, 2 thick malts, an apple pie, and a cherry pie. Put chocolate ice cream on the cherry pie and vanilla on the apple.
That's him. Now, the key, it's on a ring. You'll have to lift the whole thing.
Just which key is it?
It don't matter.
Which?
You mean you can swipe it off the ring?
Please. Which one is it?
Well, it'll be the longest one. But you can't just lift one key from a closed ring.
Please. Why don't you go up and say a social hello to Lieutenant Moonface while I go to work, huh?
Hello, Lieutenant McBride.
How you do, Miss Arboleda?
Having your lunch, I see.
It's merely a snack, as it were.
A snack?
Yeah, just keep body and soul together till...
Oh, I'm sorry. I spilled that whole cup of coffee. And it is all over your nice clean uniform. Here. Let me take this napkin and...
No, it's all right.
No. It is not all right. We must wipe away all of this.
I'll have it clean. My burgers and fries are getting cold.
I shall have you clean in no time at all.
And my ice cream is getting warm.
There. Oh, it all did get cold. Little sister, another order that works for this gentleman.
Yeah, well, now,
you, sir, are fighting for our country. You need all your strength.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh, but I do. I do have to. It's for our country. Come on now. Go ahead, Lieutenant. Eat up.
Well, this is very nice of you.
Yeah, it is because you uphold the flag.
Actually, I just run the supply room.
Well, they have got a flag in there, too, don't they? The flag. I remember. It was my favorite poem in school. Sprinkled with white for a cause that is right. Sprinkled with blue for hearts that are true. Sprinkled with red for those that have bled. The undying story of our own old glory.
That's very noble sentiment.
I would recite that poem so much they gave me a nickname, Sprinkles. Well, it has been a pleasure to serve you, Lieutenant. Enjoy your lunch.
And, you got the key?
Oh, yeah.
While the guy was sitting there, you got the key off the ring, made the impression, and put it back.
It is all, how you say, in a day's work, huh?
Oh, boy. Then what did you do?
Then it was up to Boston Sadie and her husband, Four Leaf.
And this guy on the floor, where's he come in?
Lieutenant, he does not yet arrive.
What was the next step?
I give the impression of the key to Sadie, and she says meet me tonight, 9 o'clock. The corner of 5th and Roosevelt, which is where I did find myself. On the button.
Sprinkles.
Sadie.
It's all yours.
What is?
A carton in the trunk. Now, you take the car. You go to Mumble's place. He's expecting you. You give him the guns. He gives you the money. You come back to my house, and we split.
Hey, you got the guns, huh?
Oh, it was shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, who's you? Oh, sure, Sprinkles. Sure, thought you was never going to kill you. Oh, all right, come in.
Here, leave me set this down. Mumbles, it must weigh a ton. Yeah.
50. That's what she said, 50. So you got 50 pieces of merchandise in there, huh?
If Boston Sadie said 50, then 50 is the number. And now, so Mumbles, the cash, huh?
The what? Oh, the cash, sure. But yeah. First we count the merchandise. We open up the box. It ain't I don't trust nobody. I mean, you get the idea.
Oh, I understand your position.
One time in Chicago, we just take this here crowbar and we...
let me give you a hand, Mumble.
You know, I once done time in Seattle because I never thought we'd get her off.
A little bit of faith is all you need, Mumbles. And now, come on, we remove this pattern. And And here we should have 50 little beauties all lined up in a row.
Yeah, they... Hey, what the...
And now, Mumbles, if you will, the cash. Mumbles, why do you point that Roscoe at me?
50 little beauties, sure. You and Sadie. You think you can pull a fast one on old Mumbles?
What is it that you are exactly talking about?
You drop the box, take the cash, and old Mumbles here holds the bag, huh?
What bag?
Where are the pistols?
The pistols are in a box.
Where?
50 pistols. They should be in a box.
You know, Mumbles here's going to bump you off. And then is he going to have a date with Sadie?
Hey, Mumbles, listen, I did not mean any harm. I did not drop the box and run, huh? Did I not stay and help? I am as surprised as you are. It was a mistake, an honest mistake. Let us see, shall we, what is inside the box.
There ain't no pistols.
Well, leave us see. It's a big tube. This thing at the end, something's written down on it. Let me read what it says, huh? It says,
Come on. What are you mumbling about? What does it say?
It says, warhead, type Dionysius, nuclear.
What? What did you say?
I guess it is a Dionysius missile warhead.
Sprinkles, get that thing out of here.
A warhead?
Out.
Mumbles, do you comprehend the possibility? Your boys, Mumbles. Now they can walk into a bank. Instead of a pistol, they will use this genuine U.S. Dionysius nuclear warhead.
Oh, out.
But Mumbles, you have no imagination.
Out.
Wait, Sprinkles. That is the missile that's been reported missing.
The very same, Lieutenant.
Yeah, well, how did you...
It seems Sadie's husband made a little mistake. He picked up the wrong carton.
The FBI, the CIA, the whole alphabet's been hunting for this thing, Sprinkles.
So I returned to Sadie's house. And when I informed Thorleif of what he had accomplished, he fainted.
Thorleif, darling, speak to me. Oh, Sprinkles, what are we going to do about him?
What are we going to do about him? What are we going to do about warhead-type Dionysius nuclear?
We will not lose our heads.
A nuclear missile warhead?
It's only a small one.
You mean it was just laying around where anybody could get at it?
Oh, no. You have no idea the security. There are guards and computer time locks, and nobody could ever get this thing.
Then how do we get it?
All that security is up in the front. Around the back, there's a small door. And
Sadie, you have broken the unwritten rule. You have worked with an amateur.
What could I do? I'm in love. It meant so much to him. But wait, look. We could have an even bigger deal. Yeah, it's a chance to make the biggest score of all time.
And to what kind of score are you referring?
We'll sell the warhead.
Oh. Yeah. You may be no offense who will purchase a nuclear warhead.
Why, it'll be worth $1 million.
No, Sadie. Leave me inform you as to our immediate course of action.
Wait, Sprinkles.
We shall take the warhead back to the Army base and leave it on the doorstep like it was a newborn baby.
Look, Sprinkles, you gotta listen to me.
Did I not already listen to you? Were you not gonna steal 50 pistols for us to...
This time we're gonna make a fortune.
I do not think so.
We are gonna sell this warhead. And I know who would want to buy it.
You do?
I know just the customer. I know just the right customer.
A customer for a fully armed nuclear warhead? Who would want to buy one? Now, there are all sorts of interesting possibilities, all kinds of potential situations. And when you consider our good friend Sprinkles and the company he keeps, the permutations and combinations, well, they add up to infinity. But Act 3 is only a few minutes. There is no substitute for hard work, said Mr. Thomas Alva Edison. And of course he was right. Those who choose to chase easy money soon find themselves working harder and harder to catch it. And somehow it just keeps eluding the grasp. as Mr. Sprinkles Magoon, our protagonist, has discovered.
I know who'll buy a missile.
Who?
Who do you think? An enemy agent.
What?
You heard me, an enemy agent.
But Sadie...
But Sadie what?
I do not think it is right.
Why not?
Well...
They'll pay a big price.
Sadie, money is not all there is to life.
Oh, I agree with that 100%.
And this is a secret thing, Sadie.
How do you know?
Well, I figured...
Look, I just figured it out. Look, either it's a secret thing or it ain't, right?
Well, yes, right.
Well, if it ain't a secret, then the enemy already knows about it and there's no harm done, right?
Right.
And it's okay to sell it, right?
Yeah, right.
But what if it is a secret?
Then we cannot sell it.
Then we have to sell it.
Will you?
Oh, sure.
I'm afraid I do not see why.
So we can make sure there will be peace in the world.
How does that work?
Well, you see, the enemy will now know what kind of secret weapon we got, what it can do to him if he steps out of line. What's going to happen if he tries to mess around with a good old United States of America? You see?
Oh,
Sprinkles. How else is he going to know how important it is for him to behave himself? I've done many a job in my life, but this is the first one I ever done that was going to help my country, too.
And, Sadie, just where are you going to discover an enemy agent?
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. Don't you read the papers? The country's full of enemy agents. It's just a detail, you understand? Sooner or later, we're bound to find one.
And did you find one, Sprinkles?
Yes, Lieutenant. We found Mr. Cherry Berry.
The dead guy on the floor.
The exact self-same person, Lieutenant.
He's an enemy agent?
I fear you are correct.
Well, how did you get to him?
They say the country's full of enemy agents. They could be right. But enemy agents are like taxi cabs. There's never any around when you need one.
Then where did you get this, Mr. Chiribiri?
Well, you are no doubt aware of the French language expression, cherchez la femme.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
It means you should always look for the dame.
Sprinkles, I'm always amazed at your, what's the word, erudition.
Yeah, I am a self-educated person, Lieutenant. I hang around libraries and museums where I read books and I admire pictures. And also pick up dames.
Oh, yeah. I heard they were good places.
Yeah, especially smart, skinny ones.
Not my type.
Well, as they say in the Latin language, de gustibus non disputandum.
What does that mean?
Do not spit into the wind.
Well, getting back to Mr. Chibibiri, rigor mortis has already set in, and we have yet to account for him.
There is a lady of my acquaintance, see? She has a certain type of establishment. I shall not tell you her name, but I shall refer to him from now on as Madame Venus.
An excellent alias.
Yeah, she meets all kinds of people.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And so one night I figured I would just drop by for a sociable chat.
Sprinkles.
How's tricks, Venus?
Oh, like there's no tomorrow.
That is good. Venus, you could do something for me.
Sprinkles, honey, all you have to do is name it.
Venus, you got all kinds of people here.
Well, you know the saying. Through these portals pass all of mankind.
Yeah, doctors, lawyers, politicians.
You name it.
Do you ever get an enemy agent?
Why do you ask?
I need one.
I don't know.
I sure could use an enemy agent.
Well, I'm sure we get an occasional enemy agent now and then, but
But what?
we can't go around telling everybody. It would be bad for business. You'd be surprised who comes in here.
But you wouldn't be telling everybody, just me.
Oh, I'd like to do it, Sprinkles, but...
Venus, I'm not asking this for myself.
No?
It is for the good of our country.
Oh, well, that's different. I'll notify my associates here, and we'll see who we can turn up.
What? No. Mrs. Sprinkles Magoon, yes.
We have connected.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
It is 3:30 a.m.
Well, what is it you want?
I am the person you have been looking for.
The person...
Does the name Madame Venus mean something to you?
Yeah, sure.
And you have something for me?
I would have something for you if you would have something for me.
I understand. One hand must wash the other. What have you got?
I have got a nuclear warhead.
What kind of nuclear warhead?
A U.S. nuclear warhead. Is that not sufficient?
No, we have so many. Tell me what one you have, and I shall see if it is worth my time and trouble.
The one I have is called the Dionysius.
The Dionysius? Are you sure?
That's how it's labeled. Now, how much you going to pay for it, huh?
How much? Wait.
Wait for what?
Wait till I consult my price list. Let me see. Here. Dionysius, $10,000.
$10,000? Is that all?
But you are free, of course, to try somewhere else. But you will find that we pay top price.
But it is worth... it should be worth a lot more than that.
My friend, this is not a seller's market.
I am not sure.
Mr. Sprinkles, bring here the merchandise. We will have a glass of wine, we will talk, and we will see.
Okay.
You come to 98 St. Regis Place, apartment 10B.
Come in, Mr. Sprinkles Magoon. I am Mr. Chiriviri.
I am pleased to meet you.
Now, let us see what you have for me.
Here it is, just what I said. The Dionysius warhead.
So, yes, the Dionysius warhead. It is excellent. Excellent.
Good. Now that you see the merchandise, let's talk money.
We agreed on 10,000, yes?
No. You said 10,000.
15.
20.
Too much.
It is not your money.
True, but I must not exceed my budget.
You give a little, I will give a lot. Leave us make it 17.5.
My soft heart, it will be the death of me. Sold, my friend. You have done well for yourself.
Cash.
Yes, of course. Let me count it out for you.
I'm sorry, I cannot take a check.
I understand. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. How convenient it would be if I could use a credit card. But I do not suppose it would be practical. 17,500. There you are.
Thank you very much.
Now, a glass of wine.
I never touch your stuff.
Then, Mr. Sprinkles, I bid you good night. And may we do more business in the near future.
I do not think so.
Oh, have you any complaints about how you have been treated?
No. It's not that. It's just I am not in this business.
Oh, I see.
I only show you this little item for one reason.
I understand. For money.
No. Do not delude yourself. That money was just for expenses.
Well, then why have you sold me the warhead?
So you can learn what it does. And this will make you think twice about getting funny with the United States of America.
Mr. Sprinkles, to begin, we already know what the warhead does.
You do?
Of course. The Dionysius missile, named after the ancient god of wine. It is fired into a concentration of advancing troops. It explodes and sends fumes of pure whiskey in such great strength that the soldiers fall to the ground in a drunken stupor.
Is that what it does?
But of course.
And you know it all the time?
To be sure.
Oh.
And this will help us to conquer your decadent democracy.
Not just hold on.
Yes, we shall bring you true freedom, full liberty, complete justice.
Wait a minute.
And anyone who does not like it, we shall put him against the wall. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. That is how to deal with all the enemies of the people. Do you agree?
Hold on, Mr.
And we shall tear down that flag.
What flag?
The flag of oppression, the American flag.
Oh, no. You will not.
It shall never again fly and pollute the breeze.
You cannot talk that way about Old Glory. The deal is off.
You are beginning to talk like an enemy of the people.
Here's your money.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And I am taking back that missile.
You fool, stand back.
That little heater does not scare me,
Do not take one more step.
I said the deal is off.
I have warned you.
Hey, let go. Mr. Cherryberry. Mr. Cherryberry.
Yeah, this is Flummer. I'm at 98 St. Regis, apartment 10B. I got one dead body, one Dionysius nuclear warhead. I got one prime suspect. You better call the FBI, the CIA, and anybody else who wants a piece of it.
And that is my story, Sergeant Flummer.
Yeah. Sprinkles, I have to arrest you for the murder of Mr. Cherryberry. I will have to inform you that as of now, anything you say could be used against you.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Sprinkles, how did that poem go again?
Sprinkled with white for a cause that is right. Sprinkled with blue for hearts that are true.
What's this? You never read about the murder? You never read about Sprinkles and a missing warhead? I'll tell you what happened. The big wheels decided to hush it up. And then somebody figures maybe Sprinkles isn't a dip, but is a member of one of the security outfits and don't want to blow his cover. Anyhow, Sprinkles is out on the streets, alive and well, and either lifting wallets or trapping foreign agents. Take your pick.
And what do you think? Me? I don't know. It could be either of the alternatives that Lieutenant Flummer suggests, or it might be a third. Who knows? One thing and one thing only is for sure. I shall be back in just a short while. I suppose it began way back in Exodus, where it is written, spies were sent to spy out the land. And we've had spies ever since. Spying, as you know, is supposed to be a serious business, and therefore, that is really what's funny about it. Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Robert Dryden, Bryna Rayburn, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
You collect pictures of old homes, don't you, Ben?
Yeah, I like them. They give me a sense of continuity.
Yeah, and stability.
Yeah, here we are.
Oh, wow, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful house.
Yep, that's a pretty good engraving. All it lacks is a figure in the foreground to give it a focal point.
Well, there is a figure in the foreground.
No, wrong.
Oh, there is, really. Take a look.
Oh, but both Diane and I
Let me see.
There. You see? Next to the path. The figure of a man on his hands and knees crawling towards the house.
I swear.
I swear, too. When you showed me the engraving, Ted, there was no figure.
Well, maybe you just glanced at it.
No. We looked at it under the light. There was nothing in the foreground.
Well, there is now. A man furtively crawling across the lawn toward the porch. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine, and Buick Motor Division.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. In the mythology of ancient Greece, Hypnos, the god of sleep, and Thanatos, the god of death, were twin brothers, and for good reason. When you turn out the light beside your bed and snuggle down under the sheets for a good night's rest, you finally, slowly drift off into a form of unconsciousness. This blacking out, this easing into a soft and shapeless state of non-existence, gives you an inkling, a kind of preview of what it may mean to enter the doorway of sleep's shadowy brother, death.
The brown-purple blood gathered in a swift bead trickling over my side. I could see it. Forrest flung the scalpel aside and began to shout.
Ice! Ice! Quick, somebody let me have some ice! Lots of it!
Even though my body still clung to me there on the operating table by the merest thread, I knew that Dr. Forrest, in spite of all his skill, had murdered me.
Our mystery drama, The Long, Long Sleep, was suggested by a short story of H.G. Wells and was especially written for the Mystery Theater by Arnold Moss. It stars Larry Haynes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. When destiny decides a man's time has run out, when a gaunt figure menacingly emerges from the half-darkness, his face cloaked under a huge black cowl, and his long, bony finger beckons you to join him, how can you be sure whether or not you are ready? By what signs do you recognize this to be the final eternal sleep, the sleep from which no one awakes? It's the night of December 31st, and Norman Hill and his wife Laurie, a couple in their middle 50s, are at home, alone.
New Year's Eve, the end and the beginning. For the first time ever, Laurie and I had decided to stay home together. Why? I wasn't really sure. But there was an unknown something that was bothering me. Only a couple of minutes to go, Laurie.
Oh, and another year will have gone by.
Mm-hmm. You don't feel bad about our not going out?
Norman, of course not. What we're doing makes the only sense. This is perfect.
Yeah. Just the two of us alone. In an apartment that's begging to be painted.
Well, I'll have the painters in any day now, I promise.
Okay.
Ooh, now let's get to that jar of caviar.
Right, and real imported champagne, the best that money can buy.
Now, when you get the promotion they've been promising you at the office.
Yeah, and the very good chance of my book being picked up as a paperback.
Oh, Norman, I'm a very lucky woman. And I love you very much.
And, Laurie, I love you.
Still, after all these years, you don't want to trade me in for a later model?
Not just yet, dear. But I'm delighted to be stuck with what I've got. For a while, anyway.
Well, thank you, darling. You're still very sweet and so romantic.
And this is it.
Oh, have some of the toast and caviar.
Yes, of course. Oh, it's great. Wonderful. Happy New Year, darling.
Oh, Happy New Year to you.
And with luck, to another 30 years together.
Well, at the very least, I'll drink to that.
To us.
What is it, Norman? What's wrong? Norman? What's happening? What can I get you? Norman? Speak to me. What is it? Norman? Norman, darling. Open your eyes. You're frightening me. Are you all right?
Where? Lori.
Oh, everything's going to be all right. You started to drink your champagne. You began to choke. And suddenly you passed out.
For long?
5-10 seconds, maybe. You all right now?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just fine. I think.
Has this happened before, Norman?
I didn't want to worry you.
Recently?
Last couple of weeks, 2 or 3 times.
Oh.
Once at lunch with a couple of the fellas from the office.
Have you been in pain?
No, not really.
Well, you've got to see a doctor.
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe I will.
No maybes, Norman. Tomorrow morning you make an appointment with Forrest Haddon.
What, New Year's Day? It's a holiday, even for doctors.
Well, then the next day, Tuesday.
Yeah. Maybe it's not a bad idea. I'll call him at home.
Norman, you just scared the living daylights out of me.
Yeah, I guess I did. Anyway, Happy New Year, darling. To both of us. Lori was scared. And I was, too. If you've made up your mind you want to go on living, then you make up your mind to follow the rules. The doctor's rules. Forrest Haddon, who was one of my closest and most trusted friends, put me through the most thorough physical examination I'd ever had in my life. Every test in the book. And then a few days later at his office.
Norman, I've never kidded any of my patients, least of all you. I don't see the point.
When, Forrest? How soon?
The operation? Yesterday, Norman. No. The longer we wait, the greater the chance we take.
We?
Do they suspect at the office?
No, of course not.
And, Lori?
Lori is something else.
Oh, what do you say?
I'm all yours, Dr. Haddon, I guess.
I've already called the hospital. They can take you Thursday morning.
That's day after tomorrow.
I wouldn't wait, Norman.
Okay. Then Thursday morning it is. And, the odds of my survival, of my pulling through?
Oh, I'm a doctor, Norman, not a gambler. I don't give up.
But if you did?
All right, I'd say an even 50-50.
No worse?
No worse. You'll be at the hospital Thursday morning at 8, admitting room. Where are you headed now?
The office, then home. Think I'll walk. Clear my head a bit.
Do you mind if I walk along with you? You were my last patient.
No, of course not, Forrest.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You're afraid I'm about to dissolve into a huge mess of self-pity and despair, aren't you, Forrest? I might take it into my head to do something rash, right?
Could be.
And if I did?
Oh, that would be very foolish. Oh, what would be the sense?
None. No, Forrest, you're wrong. At this moment, I feel absolutely nothing. Not self-pity, not despair, nothing. Just a big emptiness. As if I were already dead. This afternoon, as I walked along with Forrest Haddon, facing the possibility of my own death, it was all very strange. Every deep, passionate feeling I might have had, depression, fear, resentment, anger, was in some curious way drained out of me
There was nothing left inside me except a bloodless, tranquil resignation to a 50-50 chance of the inevitable.
There's no point in minimizing the danger, Norman. It's a very tricky, delicate procedure. Oh, I'm not an alarmist, you know that. I know what I'm doing, and I'll be working with a team.
And as we trudged through the snow across from the park toward my office, Forrest kept on assuring me that my life was in the most capable hands. But I couldn't get over the feeling that here I was, living in the very real shadow of death, without my being able to do a thing about it, to control in any way what was happening to me. And what surprised me most was the fact that I was unmoved by the whole thing. I was cool. I was calm until...
Norman, look out! Move!
Well, what happened?
That big pot with a plant in it must have toppled off the roof of that penthouse. The wind must have blown it.
It's a good thing you saw it coming, Forrest, and pushed me out of the way.
Yes, just in time.
It missed my head by inches.
Split your skull right in two. Well, come on, let's not stand here, Norman. Let's move before anything else happens.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Forrest. Thank you very much. For a moment, I'd been brought back to reality. And then a minute later, that same dullness, the feeling of being isolated from the rest of the world, began to take over again.
I think that's wonderful about your book, Norman. You know, I don't see how you manage it. A full-time...
Forrest kept on talking about my work, possibly to get my mind off whatever was wrong with me.
Great.
We kept walking through the slush and snow.
What kind of scene did you think?
And I was oblivious to what was going on. I remember starting to cross the street, and then...
Norman! What are you doing? Come back here. Light was against you. If the brakes on that fellow's car hadn't held, you'd have been killed.
Yes, I suppose so. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking, Forrest. My mind, on other things.
Of course, I'm aware of that, but for Pete's sake, Norm, what are you trying to do?
My office is in that building over there. I think I'd like to sit in the park alone, if you don't mind, Forrest, before I go up.
Oh, sure, Norman.
I appreciate your company. It was very thoughtful. I'll, see you day after tomorrow at the hospital.
8 a.m.
Admitting room. Thanks again, Forrest.
And whatever you do, you take it easy, please.
I sat down on one of the park benches, and I must have dozed off into a kind of dream. I thought I saw myself actually dead, withered, tattered, one eye pecked out by birds. Through the trees, I saw a vision of the resurrection. A flat plain of writhing graves and rolling tombstones. The rising dead seemed unable to breathe as they struggled upward through the frozen snow out of the earth. After no more than a minute, I came to and started for my office. What was a sense of not quite being connected with what was happening? Was this some weird anticipation, a presentiment of my own death to come? The falling flower pot and my walking in front of that automobile, were they triggered by something that was making me withdraw from all reality, all sense, instincts, even of self-preservation? Before that cold and bony hand was laid on mine, I had no way of knowing.
A certain soothsayer warned Julius Caesar to be on his guard against a great peril, a peril that could lead to his death. On the day of the month, the Romans called the Ides of March. When that day came, and Caesar was on his way to the Senate, he passed a soothsayer in the street, and with a smile he said, "The Ides of March have come, and nothing terrible has happened to me." The soothsayer answered, "Yes, the Ides have come, but they are not yet gone." I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Death is the veil which those who live call life. They sleep, and it is lifted. That was written by one of our great poets. Do those words apply to Norman Hill, or are the words of Aesop, the teller of fables, more appropriate? He said, "Better die once and for all than to live in the continual terror of death." On a bitterly cold winter's day, Norman sits alone on a park bench, taking the measure of death.
The year was only a few days old, the beginning of things. I wandered slowly out of the park toward my office. Children were romping with their sleds in the fresh snow in the winter sun, gathering strength and experience for the business of life. And I kept thinking, I have been part of all this. And for all I know, I'm nearly done with it now. I walked through the doors of my office, and a curious thing, no one paid any attention to me. Not a soul even looked up from his desk to greet me. It was as if I weren't there. I couldn't understand it. Had I suddenly become invisible or what? I got to my own little cubicle of an office, and I felt a sharp jab of pain just below the heart. My office was bare, completely bare. The chair and the desk were gone, the carpeting, my books, the pictures on the walls, everything. My nameplate on the door, even that had been removed. And for the first time since leaving the doctor's office, I lost the feeling I'd had. That feeling of numbness. Oh, what's been happening here? Where are my things? Huh? Will somebody talk to me? Talk to me!
Hey, easy, Norm. Take it easy. Relax.
Now, Mr. Lewis, what is this? Just look at my office.
Surprise!
Surprise? Now, for Pete's sake, what on earth are you talking about? I'm sorry. Excuse me for shouting. I didn't mean to yell.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. We may have overdone things a bit. We had no idea you'd take it this way.
Take what? What way?
Your promotion.
My what?
Oh, my boy, the way you handled our new account, that was absolutely brilliant. No one in the office could have done it the way you did. And so the board and I decided to kick you up to an executive vice presidency. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Wonderful, Mr. Lewis. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's why we had them clear out your old office. The big one in the corner, over there. That's yours. All new furnishings. Your personal things are already in.
Well, you know, for a minute there with nobody in the office even looking at me.
That was part of the act. Part of the surprise.
Yeah, well, I must say you threw a real scare into me. I had the feeling maybe I wasn't really here, that none of those things was actually happening.
Oh, they're happening all right, Mr. Vice President. I hope you'll be with us for a very long, long time.
Well, that, Mr. Lewis, at the moment is a little questionable.
Questionable?
Well, I'll know better on Thursday morning.
Now, look, we're ready to match any offer anyone else is making you.
No, I doubt that you could match this one, Mr. Lewis. Anyway, I wouldn't call it an offer. Not exactly. On my way home, I found myself lost again in a shifting maze of thoughts about death. I felt more and more certain that on Thursday morning, I was going to die under the operation. Laurie? You home, dear? It's me. My wife wasn't home. She was shopping, of course. Shopping. At this time, something very odd was going on. The chairs, the sofa were all covered with big white sheets. Every surface of every table had been cleared. The drapes had been taken down. And that dull stab of pain hit me once again in the pit of the stomach. I started for the bedroom to change my clothes. Hello?
So glad to find you in at last. Been trying to get you all afternoon.
Who is this? Who's calling?
About the arrangements. The director wasn't quite clear about one or two of the details.
What arrangements? Which details? Who is this?
First, he wasn't altogether certain how many limousines you had ordered.
Limousines?
The remains will be properly embalmed, of course, as ordered. But was it your desire to have the lid of the casket of the departed left open or closed?
Now, would you, for heaven's sake, tell me who this is?
Sir, you are not answering my question.
Now, before I hang up on you for the last time, who are you? Who is this?
The Golden Rule Funeral Services, of course. Serving families, as you know, with dignity and sympathy at all modest costs since 1898. This is the secretary of the director speaking, Mrs. Havencastle.
Funeral services? Why are you calling us?
Well, isn't this Mr. Yamashita? Mr. Shizuki Yamashita? Or have I, by some mischance, got a wrong number?
Oh, sister, have you got a wrong number?
Sorry, terribly sorry.
I drifted back into the bedroom.
Is that you, dear? Oh, what a surprise. What a big surprise.
Laurie? Have you been home all this time?
Of course, in the other bedroom, trying on a couple of new dresses I bought. I had the door shut.
Is that one of the new dresses?
Mm-hmm. What do you think? And what are you doing home? At this time of day, that is.
Oh, it's been a long day. A pretty full day, too. I saw Forrest Haddon this morning. He had the x-rays, lab reports, everything.
And
he's operating on me Thursday morning.
That soon?
Yeah, my chances of getting through the operation are no better than 50-50, Forrest says. Laurie, at the office, I've been promoted. Executive vice president. New office, new everything.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, vice president. Maybe for one whole day.
What do you mean by that?
Why? I could be dead day after tomorrow.
Norman, dear, worrying about it isn't going to help. Now, both of us, we have to think positively. And feeling sorry for yourself won't help.
You know, a strange phone call as I came in. Funeral parlor.
What?
Yeah, it was the wrong number, they said. Now, Laurie, what on earth is going on here? Now, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong.
Norman, you're hurting me. Let go of me, please. What's the matter with you?
Why have you got sheets all over the furniture? Why is everything cleaned up and put away? As if we or you were going on a long trip someplace, as if I were making arrangements to close down the place. Now, why?
Darling, you know as well as I do. The painters are coming in to do the apartment tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow?
Now try to control yourself. I know the strain you've been under. It's not been easy for me either.
I don't know. Your whole attitude since I came in, like I was speaking to a stranger, the way you look at me, the way you talk.
It's all in your mind.
As if for some reason you were frightened of me. As though you were looking at a ghost. Somebody who'd come back from the grave.
Norman.
That dress you're wearing.
What about
Well, when you take it off, that's what a widow wears, isn't it? You're in mourning for me already.
Oh, Norman, you can't mean what you're saying.
That's a black dress. It's black. Out of respect for the dead.
Let me turn on the lights. Now, what color is my dress, Norman?
It's blue. It's blue, isn't it? Kind of a navy blue. I thought it was black. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Laurie, what's wrong with me?
Oh, you're upset, Norman. Terribly upset. And you have every reason, every right to be. Oh, look, darling, why don't you lie down for a bit?
You know, when Forrest told me about my chances of pulling through, my body, my mind, everything seemed to go numb, lifeless. As if this were about to happen to somebody else, not to me. And then it suddenly hit me. This is happening to me. And I'm afraid.
A nap before dinner will do you a world of good. Put all those dreadful thoughts out of your head.
And in the morning?
In the morning, nothing will have changed. Nothing. But in the morning, after tossing frantically in my bed all night without even a minute's sleep, I had an idea that I thought might put my mind at ease. Laurie, let's drive up to Avalon.
Avalon?
Uh-huh.
The cemetery?
Yes, exactly.
You want to drive to the cemetery in this rainstorm? We'll be drowned.
Darling, I'd like to go. I'd just like to walk around and look at the family gravestones. You know, the whole families. I don't know why, but I think it'll make me feel better.
Well, if that's what you want. Dress warmly. Oh, it'll be freezing up there. And we'll take 2 umbrellas.
Thank you, Laurie. In less than an hour, we were at Avalon Cemetery, where my family had been buried for over 100 years. And we stood there before the big family plot while the wind almost tore our words away and the rain drummed down on our 2 black umbrellas.
Oh, keep your coat buttoned tight around your neck.
Yeah, that's Grandfather Curtis over there, my mother's father. Christopher Curtis, born 1859, died 1911.
That big headstone over there?
Yeah, my father's father, my great-grandfather, Charles Robert Hill, born 1838, died 1863, only 25. Killed at the Battle of Chickamauga in the Civil War.
The lettering on some of these stones is so worn you can hardly read it. This is your father's grave over here, isn't it? And next to him, your mother.
Yes, that's right. And right behind them, over there... No. Oh, no. I don't believe it.
Oh, Norman, what is it?
Next to Grandfather Hill's. That's impossible.
What are you talking about?
The letters are badly worn, but you can still see the name. Norman Hill. Laurie, the grave we're looking at is mine.
At this moment, it would seem that his fear of death has led Norman Hill to the point where he questions whether or not he is still alive. With Shakespeare's Prince of Denmark, he may be thinking, for in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long a life. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Norman Hill, under the dark shadow of a fate he sees as fairly certain, death has suddenly become definable, perceptible, real. So much so that he's beginning to doubt whether he is still alive, or perhaps he has fallen into the kind of deep sleep that is death without dying, living but not life. He and his wife, Laurie, on a windy, rain-swept morning, stand in a corner of a cemetery looking at the cold, gray headstones over the graves of Norman's family.
But you see, right behind those other gravestones over there. Oh, no, I don't believe it.
Norman, what is it?
That headstone next to my grandfather's. It's impossible.
What are you talking about?
The letters are badly worn. You can barely make out the name, but look closely. It says Norman Hill. Laurie, the grave we're looking at is mine.
Norman, be sensible. Now, get closer to it. Look again.
No, it's so hard to see in the rain.
Well, look at it. Look at the letters. Look at the dates.
Born 1859. That's Grandma Hill. That's my grandmother's grave.
Of course. And her name?
Her name was Norma. I was named after her. That's what the headstone reads. N-O-R-M-A. The extra N I thought I read. It just isn't there.
Darling, it's cold.
be more sensible to go back home now before we both come down with pneumonia?
The next morning I was up at dawn. I'd been awake and hot and thirsty all night long. The glow of pain under my ribs seemed more massive than ever.
We better go, Norman.
Sure. On the dot of 8, I checked into the admitting room at the hospital. I kissed Laurie. Was it goodbye? After what seemed like an eternity of details of preparation, I was finally placed on a table and wheeled into the operating room. Forrest Haddon, in his operating greens, was standing over me.
Good morning, Norman. How do you feel?
All right, I guess. Will it hurt much?
No, not a bit. You'll be out cold under a general anesthetic. And your heart's as sound as a bell, so we don't have to worry about that.
Oh, that's good.
All right, now, Norman, start counting backwards. Begin with 100.
Backwards.
100, 99...
98. 97.
It's very good, Norman. Excellent.
96. 95. 94.
Just breathe normally.
93.
It's fine.
92.
Fine.
91. I knew I'd never come out of the ether. Just as I was going under, I think I heard Forrest say to one of his assistants,
"We've got to be extra careful. One little slip of the knife into a branch, any branch of the portal vein, and we're out of luck."
I could still make out his words. This was my last moment of awareness, my last act of consciousness. 73, 72, 71. And then, great silence. A monstrous silence. An impenetrable blackness came over me. There must have been an interval of absolute unconsciousness, seconds, maybe minutes. Then I realized I was not dead. I was still in my body. But all the sensations that make up the background of consciousness had gone. I do not think I saw. I do not think I heard, but I was aware of everything that was going on. Forrest was bending over me. The lower part of his face was masked. Behind his glasses, his eyes were intent, unmoving, glued onto whatever he was doing.
Stand by with suction. Scalpel.
I saw him reach for the scalpel, a large one. I saw him slice into my flesh with swift dexterity. It was interesting to see myself being cut into as if I were a drum of cheese without the slightest bit of pain. I was looking into Forrest's eyes, into his mind, his brain. I could see that he was being extremely careful, afraid of cutting a branch. What do you call it? Oh, yes, a branch of the portal vein. And ending my life right there and then. I could read his thoughts in his eyes.
You're right, Norman. Absolutely right. I'm struggling between the two possibilities of either cutting too little or cutting too much. And I'm afraid.
And then, suddenly, like an escape of water from under a floodgate, I could see a great swirling uprush of horrible realization in Forrest's eyes.
Damn! The vein! I've cut into the vein!
The brown-purple blood gathered in a swift bead trickling over my side. Forrest flung the scalpel aside and began to shout,
"Ice! Ice! Quick, ice! Lots of it! And hand me that clamp!"
Thoughts rushed through my mind with incredible speed, but with perfect clarity. Even though my body still clung to me by the merest thread, I knew that in spite of all his skill, Forrest had killed me. I was was aware of a growing pull upon me as though some huge magnet were drawing me out of my body. The doctor, his assistants, the nurses seemed to have vanished. And I was in midair, flying swiftly upward. And the circle of scenery beneath me grew wider and wider. And the sky became deeper and richer in color until in no time at all, it had become a terrifying black, as dark and foreboding as no blackness I had ever beheld before. An innumerable host of stars broke out upon the sky, and then as from nowhere the sun suddenly appeared, wiping out the darkness, an incredibly strange and wonderful disk of blinding white light rimmed about with a fringe of writhing tongues of red fire.
Turn away, Norman. Don't look at it. Protect your eyes.
How do I do that?
Put your hands over your eyes.
Just a minute. Who are you? Where are we?
I'm here to help you.
I can't see you. I have the feeling that I've not left the Earth, but that the Earth is pulling away, leaving me.
It's interesting that you should notice so soon.
Well, not only the Earth, but the whole solar system seems to be streaming past me. I wonder if scattered in the wake of the Earth there must be others like me, maybe millions and millions of them floating through space, the same as I am.
That's altogether possible.
But suppose I should collide into some of them.
Oh, that's not very likely.
Why not?
The space through which you're all traveling, you and they, is infinite. It has no beginning. It has no end. Plenty of room for all of you.
Look, the North Star. Over there, the Little Dipper. And isn't that the Southern Cross? It's so clear, so big.
You know your stars.
Well, you see, in my latest book, Lost in the Stars, I called it.
Yes?
Oh, I shouldn't be talking about my book, not now. Oh, my. Such color. As though the light were coming from a world of sapphires and that big red one down there, like a brilliant ruby rushing up to us.
That's Mars. And that one is Venus.
Oh, yes. And the one with the little moons around it and all those rings.
Saturn, of course.
Oh, yes.
And those rings are all crystals of ice. Now, with luck, we get to the interesting part.
Oh, and what's that?
Outside and beyond your solar system. Past all the planets you know.
With luck? What does that mean? Where are we? Where have we come to?
To the edge of the outer universe.
It was hard to believe what I was seeing. Faster and faster, one galaxy after another rushed by, a hurry of whirling fireballs speeding into the endless void of space. Countless unfamiliar planets and constellations circled about me, catching the light in some ghostly fashion and then vanished into non-existence. I had at last reached the complete wilderness of space. And now, at last, I knew what happens when you leave this earthly life. The long, long sleep. Now I knew what it felt like to be dead. Suddenly, I was no longer a detached observer. I was terrified, thrown into an intolerable darkness, horror, and despair. Because I knew now I didn't want to leave the earth so soon. I knew now I wanted to live. And again, I heard that same voice.
Norman, you see that little speck of light?
Yes?
Keep your eye on it.
It's growing bigger. It's more distinct, like a pale brown cloud of some kind. That's funny.
Funny?
The shape of it, I think I've seen something like it somewhere before. It's like,
Yes?
Like a clenched fist.
Do you see anything else?
Yes, the fist, the hand, is holding a stick. A shiny white stick of some kind, but nothing is very clear. Nothing is in focus. And above the hand, there's a little circle of light, sort of phosphorescent. The stick and the hand are just below it.
You'll be all right, Norman. Everything's going to be all right.
All right.
And there will be no pain, Norman. No pain ever again.
Why? How?
You may live to be 115, Norman, and able to eat and drink almost anything. The operation, I'm happy to say, has been 100% successful.
Forrest Haddon, my doctor, was standing beside me. I was in a hospital bed. The circle of light I'd been looking at was the face of a clock on the wall. And the white rod was the railing at the foot of the bed.
Norman, darling. Oh, thank heavens it's all over.
Laurie, I'm alive.
Of course you're alive. How do you feel?
I'm not sure. A little weak. You see, I've been away for a while. Far away. On a rather long trip.
I know, dear. I know just what you mean.
You know what? I have a wonderful idea for my next book.
Oh, you mustn't talk. You must rest.
It's about this fella whose doctor starts to operate on them. A 50-50 chance of his making it. The doctor's knife slips. The patient sees the accident, realizes he's dead, goes off on a journey into space, sees all kinds of strange phenomena.
If a writer of science fiction envisions his passage to eternity as an eerie odyssey through space, how do you suppose another person would see it? A coal miner, for example. Would he perhaps find himself digging down forever until he reaches ink-black oblivion? Or a carpenter? Would he be building an unending stairway of steps and risers leading to a perpetual, everlasting nothingness? We'll never know. I'll be back shortly. In recent days, there have been many heated discussions over the true definition of the word death. Biological death, where there is total and permanent cessation of all vital functions. Legal death, where many of these vital functions continue, but where there are no other signs of life as we know it. We leave the resolution of this question to the theologians, the scientists, even the lawyers. One thing we're almost sure of, along with Norman Hill: the journey to death may not only be terrifying, but it will also be very interesting. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Ann Williams, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
This spirit, having achieved the ultimate understanding, leaves the body and tries to become one with the universe.
Leonard, I'm drowning.
But the time is not yet, and so it must be born anew, in another body.
Leonard, is this you?
Bridges, I am finally free. I know at last. I know. The guru showed me who I am.
Who are you?
I have been born again, recreated. Although, realistically, I never died.
Yeah?
Once again, I walk the world. I think, I dream, I create.
But who are you? That is, who do you think you are?
Oh, I know who I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm Leonardo da Vinci.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.